You're a hot dog.
Hello,
Hello.
and welcome into another edition of Half the Distance Live, your weekly barroom commentary NFL podcast. As always, I am manufactured by Scott the Statin, aka Scotty Stats, Brian the Professor, and the great skunk hunter Pepe Le Producer, slightly off camera.
Freshly shorn, it looks like, too.
Ooh, yeah.
Smack the back of his head. Let's see how loud it is. Or not. Okay.
Yeah.
If you've never watched our show before, we like to give you our thoughts on all the games that have occurred thus far in the week. First thing we hand out, though, is koozies. We have our favorite team's koozie and our least favorite team's koozie. If your team won, you get to use your favorite team's koozie. Scott Nathan Staten is a Giants fan. He'll be using a Patriots koozie tonight.
Back.
That sucks. I am a Bears fan, and I will be using my Bears koozie tonight. Unless he tosses it across I will throw that thing across the garage, sir. Hey-o. Absolutely. The professor is a huge Giants fan that hates the Cowboys. I mean, it's a little nice that the Cowboys lost too, right?
I mean,
Makes the pain a little less. And then the great Scott Cutcher is a Bills fan whose team did win today against the Browns.
I mean,
Barely. Technically, we should probably give him the Tom Brady one because, man, his team looked like shit today.
Yeah, they
I'm just
did.
kidding.
They look terrible.
All right. We are brought to you by our never-ending hatred for almost everyone that calls NFL games on TV these days.
Easily 95%.
Oh, yeah. Even Moose Johnson's starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Which I always liked him a bit. But, your Chris Collinsworth, your Booger McFarland. And, of course, just the worst, one Joseph Buck. Fuck Joe Buck.
Fuck Joe
That's
Buck.
the only cheers we have here. Oh, it tastes so much better knowing that there's tears of Green Bay Packers fans in that can also. Okay. We ready to get started on this week's games?
Yeah.
Because Thursday night was a fucking doozy. The Rams went to Seattle for control of the NFC West.
Clearly game of the week, right?
At the time. The Rams got out to quite the lead. They were up by 16 at one point. And yet lost 38-37 in overtime. Matthew Stafford had 457 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. Kyron Williams, 70 yards rushing. Blake Corum, 48 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Puka Nacua, 12 catches, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns. Xavier Smith, 2 catches, 57 yards. Mumfield, 3 for 40. Ferguson, 3 for 33 and a touchdown. For the Seahawks, Sam Darnold had 272 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ken Walker, 100 yards rushing and a touchdown to go 3 catches for 64 yards. Zach Charbonnet, 32 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 8 for 96 and a touchdown. A.J. Barner, 4 for 49 and a touchdown. And Rashid Shaheed had a punt return touchdown for 58 yards. This game was won in overtime by the Seahawks. It was a rather strange play near the end on a 2-point conversion that was thought to be an incompletion. Then it became a backwards pass that got picked up and ran in. Craziness at the end of this one.
Yeah, so it looked like a lateral pass. It deflected off the defender's helmet, which bounced forward towards the end zone, picked up by a Seahawk, and run in.
Yep.
No, hit the ground. Sorry.
It was in the end zone already.
Because it was a backwards pass, it made it legal to be picked up and move forward.
It hit the ground amongst a scramble of people, and then was it Charbonnet who just grabbed it?
Yep.
And but no one realized that it was a fumble because it was a backwards pass.
Yep.
And so it literally was
sometimes better to be lucky than good, or just more cognizant of what's happening with the ball.
Right.
And also, listen, rule be alert here. If the ball is loose on the ground,
always grab it.
Just pick it up and go somewhere with
pick
it.
it up.
Never know.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes, the most anticlimactic play that was also the best way to finish.
After so many, that game was man.
Oh, dude, I was getting my ass handed to me at work, and I kept on getting, my phone and my watch were going off with updates on scores, and I was like, how am I not able to watch what was apparently one of the more interesting games of the season?
Why are there so many 2-point conversions?
Yeah. I got 2 points out of the Seattle Seahawks kicker, and they scored 38 fucking points.
But also, building off what Matt said, even if you don't know what's going to happen, just pick up the ball because you don't know what's going to happen.
Start running for the end zone, you would score in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It blows my mind that more players don't do that these days.
I want to talk about Puka Nakua because
So do I, because I had to play against him in a fantasy league.
Oh, yeah, well, all right,
I have a chance to win still.
225
you know
yards.
Puka Nacua?
I do.
You're in a fantasy league with him? That's
Yeah, well, I
amazing.
mean, listen, have you seen him talk? I might be in a fantasy league with him. He is a dumb jock.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah. He doesn't believe in concussions. It's all a frame of mind, sir.
I mean,
That is
it is
not
literally
untrue.
a frame of
Yeah,
mind.
it is not
I mean,
untrue.
you're right. You're not wrong.
The way that man plays, and he's coming up on contract time.
Leaves it
soon.
all on the field.
Is he gonna hit a $50 million quarterback salary mark? And the reason I ask this
No.
is because I happen to pull up the top 5 wide receivers.
Ooh.
Stats or money?
Money. Garrett Wilson getting $32.5 a year.
That feels overpaid.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very good wide receiver. don't get
DK
me wrong.
Metcalf getting $33.
Vastly overpaid.
Well, he's underperforming, so yeah.
Even in Seattle, before he left there, like it was.
Well, there's a reason Seattle didn't
yeah.
want to sign him to that extent.
I
right?
understand.
JSN
I
is the
understand.
better wide
I
receiver.
understand. CeeDee Lamb 34.
I think he's worth it.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Justin Jefferson 35.
Absolutely worth it.
Jamar Chase 40.25. So now all of a sudden,
Again,
Right.
until
I
this year,
don't think
worth
he'll
it,
hit 50. I could see 42.
but that's the question. It's like, so what is the move for someone like Puka Nacua? Is it that Jamar Chase is too expensive, and the Bengals paid him too much?
No.
And we can't, and $40 million is too much, or is Puka Nacua being like, I'm sorry, look at Jamar Jefferson Lamb. You can't tell me I'm not in this conversation, and I deserve top
What
dollar.
was the key appeal name? Jamar Kavar.
Yeah.
I think that the big difference with like Puka is like he is so young. Like, Jamar Chase didn't get that deal until year 5, which makes a big difference. Jefferson, year 7, that makes a big difference.
No, also year 5.
Yeah.
Was he also 5?
Yeah.
Like,
The difference is Puka Nacua was not a first-round draft pick, so they don't have the 5th year they can pick up.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's only got the 4. He's also been injury-prone.
I understand.
And also, how long is Matt Stafford playing for? Because that actually makes it easier to sign Nacua, because if what you're going to do is draft a rookie and work off that contract, it makes it way easier to sign Nacua.
But that's also signing him.
Oh, yeah.
Right. However, but the reality is, like, if they franchise tag him, he's still going to be getting $35 million.
Yep.
If they let him go,
Can't do that.
what do you pay him to keep him? You know what I mean? Like, you have
$40 million a year.
That's like,
or would he, if you try to franchise tag him, will he pull that agent bullshit where he actually sits out the first 3-4 weeks of the season?
ooh, you know what? I'm gonna say he's a gamer, and that's not his style.
I hope not. I hope not.
I would say
he
so
feels
also.
like that kind of guy.
I
Like,
would say so. I would agree with that.
yeah.
I mean, listen. It is one of the bonuses of having a player that good is that you get to have a player where you have the conversation of, do we pay him more than any other wide receiver in the league? And that is also the cost.
Yeah.
I know that sounds really lame to say it that way, but like that is the situation. Like if you're gonna have a player that's that good, you're gonna have to invest in him.
Right. Well, I mean, that's Jamar Chase and then T. Higgins.
Well,
When you're paying two big money like that,
that is the issue.
and a $50 million, or maybe closer to 60 with whatever Burrow's making.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, they all deserve that kind of money, but all 3 of them at the same time is tough.
And that is the bigger thing to me is like you have Puka Nacua. It's not like you have a Higgins that you're trying to sign also.
I understand.
Who's outshining your big money ticket right now? Yeah.
A little bit, depending on the game.
Yeah.
For sure. Listen, it's something they're going to have to figure out because you can't let Puka Nacua go.
No.
He's too important
You
to
can't
your
just
offense.
no, we're not going to sign you,
So, do I think he's worth that much?
Is he worth
Some
40?
weeks.
You trying to tell me he's not worth 40?
I would not be upset if my team had Puka Nacua as the primary wide receiver and we're paying him like that.
Paying him $40 million?
Yeah.
But what if he's only that good because of Stafford?
There is that concern.
Because the Rams were very unhappy with letting Cooper Kupp go, like the fan base, and they knew we've gotten everything we can out of him. We can get better, And look at him this season. You know, he's like, oh shit, it
Right.
was Matt Stafford. You know, so, and he looked amazing up until last season.
Yep.
So who knows?
I think the better question here for now is, in the playoffs, do you think the Seahawks are the better team than the Rams? Against other teams in the league, not against each other.
So if we had this ability to watch two parallel paths where they each played the same teams, who does better overall? In that weird scenario where you could literally drop in each team to play,
Yeah.
I would take the Rams as a slight edge. Like I'm
Is it
talking
because
like
of Stafford? Because that's why I would take the
like
Rams as a slight
60-40,
edge.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yes, exactly. That like it's maybe even closer than 60-40, but like that being said,
Because to me, this game was a huge letdown by both of the defenses. The Rams and Seahawks defenses, I thought a lot more
Yeah.
highly of than what they turned out to be on this game.
that's
So
interesting.
granted,
yeah.
it's a short week.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
game plan an
Yeah.
entire defense for what these guys have on offense. I mean, JSN can put up a game like Puka Nacua did just as easily.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I the NFC West is tough, man. The 49ers, too. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole division, like,
Really, like, fucking crazy.
and even, I mean, like, Arizona has no, their fucking garbage record.
Yeah. Well,
But-
someone has to be the Minnesota of that division.
But, like, Brissett was looking fucking
Nice.
good, you know?
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
No, Brissett looks great. Yeah, I agree. No, like, the problem is that the Seahawks, the Rams, and the 49ers are just that much better than the Cardinals. And it does suck
Yeah.
for Cardinals
Yep.
fans.
but,
Because
I
the
mean, that-
Seahawks did this in a hurry, and they signed Sam Darnold to a not very expensive of a contract in the scheme of things.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, he's making an obscene amount of money.
oh, yeah.
But
And that was based on the hope of what he did last season. Like, we think he can do it again.
Yeah. Which is
You
crazy
know?
because in this game you saw both the bad Sam Darnold that
Yeah.
caused Vikings not to keep
Oh
him,
yeah. Oh yeah.
and then he followed it up with the good Sam Darnold that he'd been with the Vikings all season. Like,
Right.
you got to see the entirety of what he does. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Boys, we need to raise a glass.
Mm.
There's something that we need to toast the end of.
Is it fuck Joe Buck again? Because
No.
I'll do that.
Oh,
anytime.
we can always do that. But we're going to raise a glass to the NFC East having a repeat champion for the first time in 20
Oh.
years. Good on you, Eagles.
No
Holy
shit.
shit.
Right?
It's not pretty, but they did it.
No, it is. It was not. It has not been a pretty season for them. However, they went to DC to play the Commies and they won 29-18. Jalen Hurts, 185 yards passing, 2 touchdowns to go with 40 yards rushing. Hey, weird thing, they won and looks like Saquon Barkley got a lot of carries.
It's,
132 yards and a
Shocking.
touchdown.
it's
Shocking.
almost like they've been like sitting back and waiting.
Yeah.
That is his third 100-yard game of the season.
Jesus. Tank Bigsby, 37 yards rushing and a touchdown. A.J. Brown, 9 for 95. Devonta Smith, 6 for 42 and a touchdown. And tight end Dallas Goedert, 3 for 32 and a touchdown. For the Commies, Mariota had 95 yards passing. Then he got hurt. So Josh Johnson came in and he had 43 yards passing and an interception. So that sucked. Chris Rodriguez, 63 yards rushing, a touchdown. Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt, 25 yards and a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 3 for 53. And Deebo Samuel, 3 for 35. I am not trying to say I told you so with the Commies, but it is feeling very much like they are fucking old in a lot of bad places.
You know what? You said that preseason, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And then the Commies kind of came out looking fun and spicy. And I was like, yeah, maybe not. I mean, like, it wasn't like they were, like, dominating by any means. Like, as I'm looking right now, like, over the Giants, okay. A loss to the Packers, fair. A win over the Raiders, obviously. A loss to the Falcons, a win over the Chargers, nice. And then just a streak of losses until they have to play the Giants again. So it's not like they were, like, incredible, but they looked a lot better.
Yep.
They looked okay in the beginning of the season. And then they hit the wall of attrition.
Yes.
Obviously. Like,
And
that's
it has been
really what it
brutal.
felt like. So
The Commanders are the oldest average age team in the NFL.
That is not something you want.
And if you take out Jaden Daniels,
Oh my
it goes
God.
up by almost another year
Oh,
average,
Oh
you know?
my God.
with the 32-man roster, you take out your young guy.
I will. Yeah, the cream of so young guy. I will say this. I thought it was very good that they finally said, Jaden, you're done for the season.
Mhm.
Yes.
Let your left elbow heal.
Yeah.
This is
Oh.
not anything like you're tough. We know you're the quarterback of the future, and good on them.
Yeah.
And that's okay, I think.
No, absolutely,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Actually, to get Mariota more reps in that system is the right thing because he's one of the top backups.
Oh, he's proven that this year for sure.
Absolutely. So to have him on your squad, so hopefully they keep him, or if they say here's good trade capital, whatever. Regardless, that's like in my mind, keeping a good backup is someone like him is probably better in the long run because he plays in a similar passing style to Jaden Daniels. He can't run the same.
Yeah, and this is not me taking shots at Washington, but like if Cleveland had done that with Baker, it was just like clearly you're hurt. Clearly we're not going to make the playoffs. Like let's get you right.
Let's just shut her down for this season.
You know what I mean? And I think that's totally fine.
Yeah.
It should be looked at as being totally fine. I don't know why Cleveland had such a problem with that.
There's a difference between
It's Cleveland.
tanking.
That's right.
There's a difference between tanking and pulling your quarterback, and more
For
like
the future. Yeah.
But this is like, Jaden Daniels is special. He is special. You need to pull back. You got a lot to fucking figure out going into next year because you have some really good young talent and then a lot of other gaps. So
yeah, their defensive side of the ball has a lot of very old players they need to replace, for sure. Listen, but for the Eagles, like Sirianni, you can. It feels like at the end of every year, there's some drama in Philly where it's like, does this man deserve to be the head coach of the Eagles? Which is really weird to say after he's been in 2 of the last 3 Super Bowls and won 1 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But who they choose to be their offensive coordinator is such a maddening proposition. Like, I don't know where they found this Patchouli guy, but I know it's not his name, but it's something like that. I don't really understand any of the game plan they've had all season. I would assume Sirianni at some point said, can you figure the fuck out what we're doing? Because it feels like they've just been waiting for Barkley to break off long runs instead of actually sticking with the run.
But not game planning for it.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, it's so weird.
Well, but you mentioned like finding coordinators. Jalen Hurts is the first quarterback to make 4 consecutive playoff appearances with 4 different offensive coordinators.
Oof.
And how is that helping him
This
develop?
isn't. By the way, this is not an Eagle stat. This is an NFL.
Jesus.
Doug Peterson, Shane Steichen, Brian Johnson, Kellen Moore,
Patchouli.
and then Kevin Patchouli.
Yeah.
Right. This is the OC. So that's who he's had for the past 5 years. The past 4 have been a playoff run. Keep in mind, like Shane Steichen.
Excellent offensive coordinator. He was going to get a head coaching job.
Right. Brian Johnson.
He's gone for good reason.
Yeah. Kellen Moore needs to stay at a coordinator level. He's had enough chances at head coach.
No, he's just got his first one with the Saints. That's his
Oh,
first
that's
head
right.
coaching job.
That's right. Yeah.
And I think he's done a pretty good job this year.
I am thinking of a different because he was with the Cowboys, right? Kellen Moore?
Kellen Moore was an offensive
I'm thinking of
coordinator.
I must be thinking of a different Cowboys guy. So, anyways, but yeah, like that's a nice list. That's a nice, but like even still, like okay, here you go. Like, is Kevin Patullo? I don't think he's earned a head coaching job after the season.
No, but has he earned the right to still be your offensive coordinator next year? Is a better question.
That's a tricky thing. Exactly. So
he has an interesting lineage. Patullo. So he was. He has been in some kind of coaching. For Kansas City, for Buffalo, for Tennessee. Then with the Jets, he was their quarterback coach. Then he got fired when they laid off the entire staff that year.
Well, let's be honest. Jets quarterback coach doesn't get you any accolades.
And then he was an offensive analyst for the Aggies. And then he
the A&M Aggies? Like Texas A&M?
A&M Aggies, yeah. And then he was a receivers coach for the Colts. And then he was a passing game coordinator for the Eagles before he got promoted.
And they got promoted.
Yeah. So fucking all over the map with this dude.
Wow. Yeah, I think maybe they were hoping he had figured it out. and he just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they give him another year. I think the city of Philadelphia might revolt if they do. But you know what? Listen, they won the NFC East, and you can make arguments, well, like with the commies, the Giants not having a great season. Maybe it's a little easier than it should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they lost to Dallas in both of the games, didn't they?
Uh,
Did they lose to Dallas at the beginning of the season? I don't remember
Did
now.
they?
I remember
I
that.
don't
I remember
remember.
Jalen Carter got kicked out of that game.
they lost. So they won the opening.
Okay,
game,
they beat the
Okay.
Cowboys the first week.
and
Okay, but they
then
lost the last one.
They lost the last. Oh, by the way, 24-20 win opening game, and then 24-21 loss.
Oh, synergy, if you will.
I mean, yeah.
I like it.
But as far as we know, the only OCs whose house got egged this season.
Yeah.
Also true.
By the
Although, you
way-
know, when it comes to Philly fans, that's really on the lower end of the bad shit. So, like, it could have been Firebomb is something that could have also been a possibility. So,
By the way,
Bring
they
back the Molotov
they-
cocktail.
they
bring it
had-
back, sir. It's been in their back pocket the whole time.
had the same balance with the Giants. They beat the Giants 34-17, and then lost to the Giants 38-20
Nice.
2 games later.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. The Packers traveled to Chicago last night.
Anyway, so the first Sunday game.
Anyways, let's move on.
All right, let's move right along.
Moving along.
We have the
folks.
Jets in the South. Fuck that.
Why-
Packers went to Chicago and they lost.
Why are we talking about a Saturday game? They don't count.
That's like a college game. Why are you replacing
Yeah.
Saturday
Oh,
college
yeah.
football?
Gross.
So, with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure it was 16-6.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry, just shy of 2 minutes because the Bears kicked a field goal. Bottom line, the Bears had really no chance to win this game. Got a field goal with 2 minutes left, and then managed to recover an onside kick, drive down the field, and get a touchdown to win this, to get it sent into overtime, and then got a touchdown in overtime. I'll go into this a little bit more in a second. Bears won 22-16. Mr. Love got knocked out with a concussion with 77 yards passing on what was... The Packers fans are going to call it a dirty hit. I call it a young defensive end going for a sack, and the quarterback ducked his head, and the
It wasn't
defensive end...
vicious. It wasn't
I don't think it
vicious.
was intended.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a hard hit that got him knocked out. But then they had the man that I'm going to have to consider at least top 3 backup quarterback in the league at this point. Malik Willis stepped in and played really well. 121 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 44 yards rushing. Unfortunately, had a fumble in overtime that was very costly. Wilson, 82 yards rushing. Josh Jacobs, 36 yards rushing. Romeo Dobbs, 5 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown, and dropped the onside kick that was recovered. Luke Musgrave, 3 for 38, and Jaden Reed, 3 for 35. For the Bears, Caleb Williams, 250 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 30 yards rushing. DeAndre Swift, 58 yards rushing. Kyle Monungai, 50 yards rushing with 3 catches, 43 yards. DJ Moore, 5 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown. That touchdown was a 50-yard touch, deep bomb from Caleb Williams in overtime. That was a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
With the same defensive back that absolutely leveled DJ Moore, that for some reason a flag was not thrown earlier in the game. Caught that pass against the same asshole. Colson Loveland, 3 catches, 30 yards. Zacchaeus, 2 for 33. And Jade Walker, undrafted free agent wide receiver out of Texas A&M this year. The only free agent rookie on the Bears this year. Can you guess? He had 2 catches, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Caught the touchdown to send it to overtime. Can you guess how many catches he has on the season?
I'm going to go with 2.
21 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
All right.
So he made his catches count.
You set that one up way too easily.
I know. Bottom line, a lot of things had to go the Bears' way to win this game. I will, before I get into how happy I'm about that, the Packers have a good fucking team. They have a lot of depth. They are
do.
well coached.
Yeah.
The fact that they fell apart at the end is, I mean, it was shocking to me. I was watching that just heartbroken.
Man, I want to say this. With Jordan Love, I don't think that Chicago won this one. Don't get me wrong. Malik Willis played a clean game. I'm looking at it right now. He was 9 for 11 pass attempts. That being said, I do like those are incredible stats for his time in the game. But like, even still, I think Jordan Love is still going to be better.
Absolutely.
This what like, however, the Chicago Bears are playing so mentally tough They believe in their offensive schemes. They believe in their defensive schemes. They literally see that they are a really good team, which is fucking wild considering last season they went on a 10-game loss streak.
Yeah.
And to come into this year and to have a winner's mentality always.
What a difference a coach makes.
It is.
Right?
Very much so.
Holy shit.
I will. I'm going to give Ben Johnson a lot of the credit.
Yeah.
On that one. But not just him. The coaching staff he built is outstanding.
Absolutely.
All right. Like Dennis Allen is a fantastic defensive coordinator.
Yeah, he has been. I mean, that's what he's known for.
But
so
you've got Al Harris coaching the defensive backs, who for some reason the Cowboys let go after he coached them to having defensive backs that were ball hawks. You know, like our running backs coach is Eric Bieniemy, who was the offensive coordinator for the fucking Chiefs. They put together a squad of coaches, and you are right. Jordan Love with this game probably makes a huge difference. I will give the Bears defense a little bit of credit here. Their defensive line is not good this year, but when it came time, when they were in the red zone, that defense, the bend but don't break philosophy, they absolutely held to. And holding this team to field goals is why we ended up having a chance to win it. And I will say also, I think that Caleb Williams, the scary thing to me about this team, and what I love about this team is we shouldn't have won this game. And I still actually think that there is massive room for improvement on the offensive side of things.
Well, that's actually like 100% like, so to start with the mentality of, well, and this is the same shit that was a part of that Detroit mentality.
Yes.
Like that Ben Johnson is bringing, and that we've seen that with Detroit, where it's like, okay, we can keep growing and growing. This year, they've taken a hit, but that's also like when you're that good and you're losing your coordinators, it's like, and they're real talented. It's tough, but that's exactly what I'm seeing. It's like, okay, we shifted the mentality that we're all talented here, and we can win. Now we get to grow in our skills because we fucking have that belief in the whole team.
Yeah.
Now we just grow individually next year. Like, you should be fucking tap dancing.
I am quite happy. I think, how do I put this? I'm not sure either you or Brian have had to go through this with your team against one other team. I know that Eric has with the Bills. Seeing the Patriots, and I'm not trying to talk trash here, but Tom Brady being like 33-3. Aaron Rodgers has about the same record against the Bears. Brett Favre had a similar record against the Bears. And I think in some ways, exorcising, exorcising, not exercising, but exorcising those demons, you're going to have to go through a game where it's like, it's going to look like shit, but your team's going to have to dig deep and find a way, and then you'll slowly get to the point where it's like, yeah, fuck that, we can beat this team. We can play with this team.
Matt, I don't want to interrupt you, but talking about...
And yet he did.
I'm sorry.
I'm joking.
That's what we do.
Right, go ahead. We whole ass nothing, sir.
Talking about Brady, talking about the Bears, just being in fucking purgatory.
It's brutal. It sucks.
Do you know, other than that, the next closest quarterback who has won the most games versus a team?
You take out Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady?
Yes. And it's 6 wins.
Oh,
no,
wait.
I have no idea.
Wait. It goes from like a 30 win and a 30 win to like a 6 win?
Yes. It's that to that.
Is it Mahomes?
No.
Okay.
Otto Graham?
Fitzpatrick versus the Jaguars.
Really?
And that number of wins is 6.
You mean to tell me that...
Wait, on how many different teams, though?
That's kind of...
Yeah.
But still...
You mean to tell me Peyton Manning didn't have like a fucking amazing record against any of the teams that the Colts played?
It's 6 wins.
Holy shit.
Like he didn't just wreck
versus
the Texans, you know?
I don't know.
And
that's
then,
cool.
And then you have what Matt and I have to deal with. Just hell on earth.
Because before Brett Favre came along, and I realize that's going back a long ways, the Bears actually held a pretty decent lead in the all-time record. And then we went against Favre and Rodgers. Yeah, we're down by like 10 now.
Yeah.
And like LaFleur, we are now, I think, 2-12 or 3-11 against him.
Okay.
But Caleb Williams is 2-2.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's pump the brakes here. All right. So Tom Brady.
Oh, do you have the highest winning percentage for quarterbacks?
All right.
versus
Hold on.
teams?
Tom
Nice.
Brady has 33 wins against the Bills. He has 30 wins against the Jets.
Oof.
Roethlisberger 26 against the Browns.
Oof.
Brett
I always
Favre,
forget about the Browns.
26 against the Lions. Rodgers, 24 against the Bears. Roethlisberger, 24 against the Bengals. Brady, 24 against the Dolphins.
Might be divisional rivals, but I listened
Right.
to an interview
Yeah, that's what I'm
with
guessing, yeah.
Fitzpatrick.
But there's, all
That
right,
might
so
be
like
consecutive wins versus
Drew
a team.
Brees. Yeah, maybe that's it, right? Drew Brees, 20 against the Bucks. Elway, like, so at some point, like, when you're looking at these, like,
Elway, what? Why'd you stop at Elway, fucker? Give me an old Broncos
Elway versus
win.
who?
all right, Elway against the Chargers. Brees against the
Yeah.
Buccaneers. Elway against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Rodgers against the
For
Lions.
those of you that don't know,
Rivers-
Seattle used to be
Right.
in the AFC.
Rivers
I know
against
that's
the
weird.
Redskins. So maybe it has something to do with like outside of conference is what you're going after because like
Or consecutive wins.
or consecutive like because like
Yeah, no.
okay yeah because
I,
there's
like it might be divisional, it might be consecutive, but I listened to an interview with Fitzpatrick, and he is outside of Brady. He just shit on the Jags
gotcha okay
all
right,
the time.
gotcha okay
I want to say though, one of the things I liked most about this, and how do I put this? It goes right along with the Ben Johnson and looking forward to the future because, like Caleb Williams, I feel like right now has not really scratched the surface of what he's capable of in this offense. And I think that should be something that the Packers fans, the Lions fans, and the Vikings fans might need to ponder about the future. Will he reach the ceiling? I don't know.
It's very nice of you to cup the balls while you're giving Caleb Williams a blowjob. That's very nice of you.
I'm just saying, in this offense, I think the sky is absolutely the limit for him.
I hope so.
We'll see. Because listen, last year, Jaden Daniels, we thought would be in the Super Bowl, in the playoffs every fucking year.
yeah
And that fucking collapsed. And so shit
Well,
happens.
injuries, you know.
Injuries and being on the oldest team in the NFL
Yeah.
did not help. You're absolutely correct. But yeah, listen. Last night, because my girlfriend was in bed, and I was at her place,
oh you were
it
screaming
was
through
the
the phone that's for sure
quietest thing. I was like, yes! Like, trying to be quiet, trying not to be an asshole.
so and I knew
She
you
just saw the shadow of me moving in the living room, and I just hear her go, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "The Bears just made it to overtime, and we got to stop the Packers now." And like, that's the last she knew of it until I walked in. I was like, "We fucking won!" Like, and I was like, "Yes!" with exclamation points for miles to y'all.
well,
Like,
yeah when those texts were coming through it's like and I knew you were there and like oh you are doing quiet celebration
yes,
Yeah, I woke up
guess
to like
I was.
27
Yes.
missed texts.
Oh my God, dude. I was. It was a tale of two cities. It was the worst of times, and then it was the best of fucking times. So great. Speaking of the worst of times, the Jets traveled to New Orleans today, guys. And the Saints cooked them. Holy shit, 29-6. Brady Cook doing his best as an undrafted rookie quarterback. 188 and an interception. Brees Hall, 54 yards rushing. Isaiah Davis, 4 catches for 52. Adonai Mitchell, 3 for 43. Stone Smart, 5 for 34. For the Saints, Tyler Shook, 308 yards passing and a touchdown. They made the right call with him over Rattler.
Yep.
Y'all were
Yep.
right. I was wrong on that one. Taysom Hill, this is fucking awesome. 38 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jesus Christ, I may have written this down. 38 yards passing and a touchdown. 42 yards rushing.
yes
4 catches for 36 yards. This is fucking amazing. First NFL player ever with 1,000 yards passing, 1,000 yards receiving, and 1,000 yards rushing in a career.
He is made
Did
for
that today.
Yeah.
oh no
He
kidding
is made
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
Oh.
Because he is neither one of those positions.
Yeah, he doesn't belong to
Yeah.
any position.
He's
He's a
all
tight
of them
end
and none of
forever.
them.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But still, like, how cool that it's never happened
He owns
before.
the stat line now.
It's amazing to me.
great,
It's
you know?
fucking great.
at like
37 or
35
whatever he is.
yeah well,
But, like,
yeah,
can
right,
you
right.
imagine if he would have been on like the right team
oh,
his entire career?
you know where he belonged is in San Francisco in the past 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Right? Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God, they would have loved to have someone with
Oh.
that skill set.
Exactly. Right. where you're playing like a fucking fullback with use check. Like what?
Or a
Right?
tight end with Kittle. Like, you
A
imagine
tight
that
end,
12
yeah.
personnel where
Oh.
one of the tight ends can throw the ball as well as your
Yeah.
quarterback?
Exactly.
Oh, outstanding.
Like, oh, you only a running back sometimes? Sure, why not?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not much to talk about rushing yards outside of that. Audric Estime had 19 to go with 3 catches for 17 yards. Chris Olave said, fuck it, I'm going to win us the game.
Yep.
10 catches, 148 yards with 2 touchdowns. And Juwan Johnson had a very nice year so far. 8 catches, 89 yards. I don't want to... Listen, the Jets are bad, but god damn, the Saints play fucking hard. And when you put them against a team that is bad, that record-wise is near them, they say, fuck these guys.
Because there's like trash, like the Jets, and then there's like
me.
we're not good, but we're not bad. We're not
Yeah.
trash, you know.
This is
Well, the Saints are like, oh man, these guys don't even play hard. We're going to dog them.
Juwan Johnson's having his best season.
Yes.
I-
Outstanding.
Don't get me wrong. His time with the Saints has it's been a rough stretch of time for him to be on the Saints because he's
Same with Olave.
a much better tight end than his time on the Saints shows.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, he's also spending time with Taysom Hill going in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, that is going to impact him over
Yeah,
the last couple
sure,
of years, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
But look, I don't want to, undersell what Kellen Moore has done with the Saints this year.
Mhm.
Like, you can make whatever crack you want. They are last place in the AFC South. I get it. That team hasn't quit at all this season.
Nope.
He fucking benched Rattler, a second-year guy who was playing meh, but
Mhm.
not too bad considering the state of the team, to go with Tyler Shuck,
Mhm.
who was performing vastly better than I thought he would when he got
No one
drafted in the
expected
second
that.
round.
Yeah.
I don't honestly know if they draft a quarterback with their first pick. I think for them it's best player available, build this team. And if
They
Tyler
don't-
Shuck is our quarterback,
There's
Tyler Shuck is our quarterback.
I don't think there's quarterbacks coming in that look
Not next year.
If there is
Yeah.
one good one, I would say that they'll go in the top 3. Other than that, I think it's best player
No,
available.
I would love next year to be that draft class where like no one really wants a QB, and someone picks him up in like the 7th round, and they turn into like not the next Tom Brady,
Yeah.
but close enough, you know.
Yeah.
But to be fair to the Saints,
The Jets are going to have a high pick. He doesn't need that.
like I mean, the NFC South, New Orleans is 5-10. They're 3 games out of first in their division.
Jesus
you know?
Christ.
God.
So like they're just fucking constantly just beating the shit out of each other.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
like yeah, their record is awful, and they're not a great team, but they're not really a 5-win team. They're better than that. You know?
They're
They're capable of better than that. yeah.
their heart is
Shuck
better
was
than
the
that.
answer.
Their pocketbook is still struggling.
Yeah.
But
Once-
after this year, they are out of that bullshit.
Right.
Finally.
Right. Like holy shit, they can start like making. Hopefully, they can make some smart moves. Listen to Kellen Moore.
Yes.
Please listen to Kellen Moore. Whatever that front office is gonna do, but
Because
like,
he has had an impact with those players.
Yeah.
He has
yeah.
absolutely had them showing up ready to play. And it's been a lot of fun to watch because
It sounds really shitty, but I think what they really need is like, okay, so next season again, not that great, but then the year after,
Yeah.
another awful hurricane goes through
Oh.
and just rallies the whole fucking
Oh,
team. Like
yeah.
it fucking worked before.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So, I want to ask this now, though, because
Hurricane Brian.
I mentioned this on my other podcast. The Jets fired their defensive coordinator after last week. And
Because
It
that
se-
was clearly the problem.
that seems to me like, hey, who's the easiest one we could fire? And
Mhm.
people are like, well, they're doing something. And it's like, to me, I'm like, you traded an all-pro level defensive tackle and an all-pro 25-year-old cornerback away from this defense. And then you fired him because your defense fell apart?
Oh wait, and then a week later, you lose 29-6 to the Saints.
Yeah. I'm not sure he was the problem.
Yeah, Tankathon 9000. That's for sure.
Tankathon.
Wow. Like Woody Johnson, like when he says he's gonna fuck someone.
Oh,
He just does it.
Ravens pick.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, so I stand by though. Do not fire head coach Jets. I still
Oh,
think Aaron
yeah,
Glenn
yeah.
has the capability. You have to give him a team to work with. though.
You know the best thing that Aaron Glenn has going for him?
His beard.
Ben Johnson. Oh, hold on. Second to his beard, because I talked about that recently.
The success that Ben Johnson is having is an absolute reason to keep him.
Yeah.
They learned from
Yep.
the same man.
Like he was playing a game of chess missing a queen, a bishop, both of his knights, and half his pawns.
Sir, he has
You
one
can't
bishop.
fucking
He has
win,
one bishop
you know?
and 2 pawns.
He's got a bishop and 2 pawns.
That's it.
And the king is crying in the
Yes,
corner.
yeah. And the other team has 4 queens.
Yeah.
What he's having to deal with is fucking like Brady Cook, Isaiah Davis, Adonai Mitchell, Stone Smart. These are not names of people you want starting for your team this year.
Brady Cook got sacked 8 times
Jesus Christ.
for 57-yard loss.
Jesus, was it really? I am shocked they got 2 field goals out of that game. Jesus.
What a fucking year.
Yeah.
8 times.
Now, Jets fans, just so you know,
Oh,
we're sorry.
man.
Oh yeah,
we
this
feel
isn't-
for you.
No, yeah, the criticism is literally, this is front office criticism.
Front office and owner.
Yep.
Yeah, hands
Absolutely.
down,
I
hands
blame
down.
no one else in
Yep,
this one.
yep.
Like, hey, would you rather have an all-pro quarterback or whatever is in this box? There you go. They chose the box.
But I can smell just shit coming out of that box.
Yeah, we'll still
box.
take it.
No, I'll take the box.
It sounds like a good box.
I think it's a trap. I'll
Listen,
take
if
the
it's
box.
holding shit and it's not leaking, it's a solid box.
It's a high
It's a
quality
good-
box.
it's a high quality. I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
What's that porn star that banged 1,000 people? That's a high quality.
That's a
box.
high quality.
Hey,
Bonnie
well,
Blue.
that was
Bonnie
a
Blue,
quality
Oh,
box.
was.
Yes. Yeah, Bonnie Blue. Yeah.
That was the box you've used for 10 Christmases to put shit back into.
Yes. Yes.
She's a lovely lady.
He knows from personal experience, folks.
Rode hard, put away wet. That's the definition of it.
There you go. All right. The Buffalo Bills traveled to Cleveland today, and boy, it was close, but they won it 23-20. Josh Allen said, "Oh, am I on your fantasy team in the playoffs? You're fucked." 130 yards passing, 17 yards rushing. James Cook said, "I'm on your fantasy team. You're in a good spot. 117 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Khalil Shakir, 4 catches, 34 yards. Hawes, 2 for 26. Shavers, 1 for 21. For the Browns, Shedeur Sanders showing yet again that he definitely should have been starting over Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
157, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. I will say one of his interceptions bounced right off the wide receiver's hands, went straight into the air, and was picked off. And I was like,
You can't do anything about that.
yeah, you're kind of fucked. Also had 40 yards rushing. It also did not help that Quinshon Judkins, after getting 5 catches, 29 yards, and rushing for 22 yards, broke his fibula and dislocated his ankle. He's out for the rest of the season. Excellent rookie year, though, I think, and he'll be back next year with no issues, I don't think. Raheem Sanders, 42 yards rushing. Travion Williams, 17 yards rushing to go with 4 catches, 38 yards. Fannin.
Yep.
4 catches, 34 yards and a touchdown, and also broke the Browns record for rookie receptions.
Really?
No
It's like
kidding.
76,
Really?
yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
And then Schlesinger, linebacker, rookie. 14 tackles, 5 solo, 1 sack. And Myles Garrett got half a sack. He is now 1 sack away from breaking the all-time record.
Half sack from tying.
Exactly.
That is goddamn impressive.
It really is. I need to try to find something real fast. Give me one
But
second while you talk.
while you're looking that up, and there is 2 games left for him to get half a sack to tie, 1 sack to break it, and it is a Steelers, and it is a Bengals.
Oh, the Bengals. That's
Well,
if he doesn't get it next week, he's
I just
definitely
really
get it
want
last
Mason
week.
Rudolph to get sent in for a play. Because if there's a guy he wants to sack.
Oh.
Woo! All right, here's my thing. I almost brought this up for my Just the Best, but it's too great while we're talking about it. We will get to the Bills and let you talk about them. Don't get me wrong. So, the 3 people with 22 sacks in a season. We have Myles Garrett, we have TJ, and we have Michael Strahan. 618 pass plays TJ Watt was out on the field to get 22 and a half. 567 for Michael Strahan. 437
Jesus.
for Myles Garrett to do it.
Not even
On
On
high
a team
fours.
with 2 wins and 0 offensive threat.
So what I really like about that is because those were the other ones were. Well, I don't know about the TJ Watt one. Was that a 17 game
No.
record of 16
game.
game? Right. Because everyone loves to talk about like when
But if you
you
break
get
it down to, plays you were involved in,
That's
that
exactly
makes
it.
better.
That's
That's
exactly
equal.
it. Exactly. And for it to be that dramatically
It's huge.
below
It's
those
huge.
numbers, exactly.
Well, that no one has to throw against the Browns because they're always winning. The fact he's doing this is fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Like, we are definitely
That's
watching
true.
a top season in the league by player. And I realized, like, no shit, Sherlock, he's up for the sacks record. But, like, what he's doing is unreal. Like, he is in his absolute prime, and it is being wasted on that team.
Yeah.
This is like watching Max Crosby, but even better.
Yeah.
Well,
Max
the Browns
Crosby,
are even worse than the
Yeah.
Raiders.
Max Crosby has it in him to be that kind of guy. Don't get me wrong. We're Crosby fans here. His tenacity is there for sure. But it really comes down to the rest of the defensive schemes. But even still, for him to get there, he's got a lot of work ahead of him because like these are some elite guys.
Yeah.
I believe he has the ability to start like getting into that range, but still. This is an insane season for him.
I'd like to think because like you think about like
and he got paid. He didn't
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah.
He didn't slow down.
He got paid more than any defensive player ever, and he said, "All right, well now I'm gonna
As
go
he
break some
should.
records."
Yeah. He didn't do it just for the payday.
Yeah.
Like if I'm fucking
Yeah,
stuck
this-
in a quagmire of Cleveland.
Yeah, this is not a contract year where he's really hoping they pay him now. Like, no, he's made it.
Well, like the Texans even drafting T.J. Watt, same kind of thing. They're like, he is the crux of our team, and we're gonna do our goddamn best to build upon this in the future. And I wish the Cleveland Browns would do the same thing. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at one point they had Myles Garrett going into his prime. They had Baker Mayfield. They had all these other players, and like, they let the quarterback go. But I don't want to overshadow the fact this was a must-win game for the Bills.
Yeah.
And the Browns' defense gave them everything they could handle. But this was a very big win for the Bills to stay in competition for the AFC East.
Eric, do you think it's good that they struggled that much to beat the fucking Browns?
So I think anytime you go on the road and you get a win, that's a good thing. So
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll say that, but there was no confidence that was inspired based off of that win. So no, not good that they struggled that much. Good that they won.
I do want to point out the Browns coming into this weekend, even after losing to the Bears last weekend, and Caleb Williams had a pretty good passing game. The Browns were still the #1 passing defense in the league. Like this is not
3 wins.
Yeah, this is not an easy defense to play against. Like they bring it. They beat the Packers 13-9 with Jordan Love healthy, with Josh Jacobs healthy.
I guess I'll wrap it up with Bill's talk. Is I'm very happy they won, but I didn't leave watching that game thinking like, oh, we're on fire.
Well,
maybe not, but I still think this is a good showing because of how good that Browns defense is.
That's because like the biggest question that the Bills have is the receiver core.
Yes.
Well, hold on.
Well, actually, their defense right now is their biggest question mark in my opinion.
Yeah. That's about.
And
that's
the Bills'
almost
defense
50-50.
also did not look good.
Right, but like that receiving core is not great for Buffalo right now. James Cook, holy shit,
he's great.
He's
very good.
I think he's the best. He's the best running back in the league.
He's up there.
Maybe not the best running back in the league, but he's
top 3 for sure. I'm just trying to decide what the standings are.
I think he's the best running back in the league right now. I mean, the problem is the other running backs in that competition are also on bad teams. I think like that's what's making it tough. So.
Well, I don't think the Bills are a bad team. I just think they're kind of in no man's land.
Oh, they're clearly not a bad team.
Well,
they are a team that has an absolute chance to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. They got a long road to the playoffs, though.
They can't get it straightened out on defense, and we all watched that today.
Well,
but they don't have a legit receiving core.
I don't think they have a legit offensive coordinator
at all. Oh,
I don't think they have a legit offensive.
A guy that did a pretty good job there is available in the offseason. By the way,
possibly.
I'm just saying.
Who are you talking about?
I don't think Eric would be very upset about your old head coach from the Giants going back.
We don't know that he's available.
I thought he got fired.
He got fired from the Giants.
Yeah.
Brian Daboll.
He was a good OC back in Buffalo, you know.
He also didn't call plays in New York.
Let me rephrase that. We don't know that he wants to go back.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
That'd be kind of weird, like get promoted and move, and then get demoted and go back. Oh, I don't know.
It would be weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Josh McDaniels has done it.
Yes, he has multiple times.
Yeah.
And had success in doing it. He's doing it right now.
Yeah. Cook is currently the second leading running back in the NFL.
Who's at first?
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
For yards, for touchdowns.
Yards.
Okay.
Touchdowns, he's tied for second.
Okay.
With 10.
Okay. All right.
But again, it's a low running back year again. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the Chiefs went to Tennessee, and they guys. Do I have this backwards?
They showed up.
Did
They arrived.
the Titans won?
They arrived.
Holy shit!
They arrived.
They did. The Titans won 26-9.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're triple checking.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Gardner
Okay,
Minshew
come
for the
on.
Chiefs had 15 yards passing and then tore his ACL. So Chris Oladukin from South Dakota.
Oladukin.
Oh, yes!
Oladukin.
Stepped in.
Oh. We got a fumble Ruski.
Oh, come on, Ravens.
Had 111 yards passing. Isaiah Pacheco, 34 yards rushing, goes 6 catches for 41. Xavier Worthy, 2 for 41. Hollywood Brown, 3 for 22. Juju Smith-Schuster, 1 for 12. And I'm going to go down this low so I can get to Travis Kelce with 1 for 6 yards.
I mean, when you have
That's an absolute fumble.
when you have a total of 126 yards passing,
Between two shitty quarterbacks.
between two, well, I mean,
one shitty and one unproven.
right. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Travis Kelce should be like when you step out on the field
Yeah, come on.
as a third stringer in Kansas City, you better be looking for Travis Kelce.
Yep.
That being said, you defensively scheme to stop those short passes, so
Absolutely.
none of that is a surprise.
But again, like the season, like, with a healthy Mahomes, they're like, no, they've lost it. They have lost it.
Yep.
So it didn't seem to really fucking matter if he went out or not.
You know what surprised me though is 4 sacks. The Titans had 4 sacks. Don't get me wrong.
But that shouldn't
on
change
Chris
anything, you know?
Oladukin, but still.
I mean, Mahomes was very mobile. He was very mobile.
I will say this,
That,
though.
that kind of checks
The
out,
Chiefs'
I guess.
defense doesn't have a lot of injuries. And
Yeah.
Cam Ward, 228 yards
Yeah.
passing, 2 touchdowns. Tony Pollard, 102 yards rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Tajay Spears, 52 yards rushing and a touchdown, 5 catches for 53. Elike Manor, 3 for 58. Chigo Conquo, 6 for 44 and a touchdown. DK, 3 for 40 and a touchdown. Titans finally got to play against a team that was apparently wholly unprepared or so fuck it, season's over.
It feels like fuck it.
It feels like they just
giving up.
quit.
Yeah.
They were
100%.
borderline giving up fucking week 8, you know? So, and I love that for them because fuck the Chiefs. But if I'm a fan of that franchise, I'm furious this year. You know?
I'd be
Chiefs-
angry too.
Yeah.
But
Hell
the
yeah.
Chiefs last year and the year before were the team that was, we're champions. Our mentality is we're going to find a way. We're behind.
Yeah.
We're going to find a way
We're
to
going
win.
to pull it out when it matters. Don't worry. Yeah.
And this year it was faltering. And then today, no Mahomes, and then Minshew out. I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, can we? What are we fighting for? I'm sorry, boo fucking who? Because the Saints
Yep.
don't give a motherfuck.
Yep.
The Titans are like, I mean, let's fucking get this win. I shame on the Chiefs, like, because that's really what it felt like.
I agree.
100%.
Yep.
100%.
And I feel like, I mean, there's no way just over fucking night the coach lost the fucking room. Like, there's something wrong with that mentality of that team this year.
I agree.
And, like,
I
don't
think
it's fucking him.
I
you
think
know?
it's when you're champions. Well, you know what? It's the same mentality that's coming from the Philadelphia fans, right?
Yes.
We're not as good
Yeah,
as we think
yeah.
we are. Fucking fire everyone. It feels like this perennial championship team, and now they're losing, and they're like, well, we don't really want to play anymore. So you know what? Like, if we're not
If we're
gonna
not playing for the Super Bowl, what are we playing
what
for?
are we playing for? And then like that's like, oof, right?
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh. I mean,
And
that's a really good comparison. but
that's me projecting
like,
my thoughts on it, but like,
externally,
yeah.
fans can do whatever the fuck they want.
right.
Internally,
Yeah, right?
never.
I know it.
That
I
should
know it.
never fucking
But-
happen.
but
I
that
agree
al-
100%.
But let's be honest. Let's say that Josh Allen goes out. Are the Bills ready to step up and go, we are behind,
Mitchell Trubisky.
right? Like for the rest of the season. Do these teams have that in them to say we're ready for next up? Because at some point, Patrick Mahomes has been doing it for so long, finding ways to win because he's that good of a quarterback. Josh Allen is that same level. When that person is there, you fight for them because they're that fucking good and you believe in them. Once that one point of belief is gone, I don't 100% fault them because you're making so much goddamn money. You're playing a game that you should be loving.
The Bills have sucked for a long, long time, but you can never doubt that their fans weren't behind them.
Well, I'm not about the fans. I'm talking about the players.
The players, though.
The players. For the Chiefs players to it looks like they gave up. And who knows? Maybe next week they're ready to be like, hey, you know what? We didn't like this. This felt awful. And they're going to go wreck shop on the Broncos?
Nope. Not after this week.
Maybe if the Broncos had lost this week.
You know what the best part is? Wait, they go Broncos. They go Broncos Raiders. The Raiders love to fuck up Kansas City.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
that's fun.
And Maddie, you can check the tape on this, but in the summertime, I did say the Chiefs are going to finish third in their division and miss the playoffs. I said the Mahomes reign is over, and I didn't count on him not fucking playing the rest of the season, but like you could just kind of tell last year even they're like they don't have that fucking magic anymore.
They were out. They were going to be out anyway.
So interesting fact that I saw.
Whether he was injured or not.
Yeah. The last 3 years have been a steady decline on offense for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because 3 years ago Eric Bieniemy left to be the offensive coordinator, and Matt Nagy took over.
We know how much you love Matt Nagy.
And guess who's still the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Just saying.
Speaking of old coaches for the Bears, the Chargers went to Dallas this week to take on Matt Eberflus's defense, and they beat the shit out of him, 34-17. Herbert, 300 yards passing, 2 touchdowns to go, with 42 yards rushing and a touchdown. Omarion Hampton, 85 yards rushing and a touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 4 for 104 and a touchdown. Harris, 4 for 54. Keenan Allen, 5 for 44. Ladidi McKeekey, 4 for 43 and a touchdown. For the Cowboys, Dak had 244 and 2 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 34 yards rushing. George Pickens, 7 for 130 and a touchdown. I wonder if the Steelers missed him at all. CeeDee Lamb, 6 for 51. Ferguson, 3 for 19. And Flournoy, 2 for 18 and a touchdown. The Cowboys' defense is absolute trash. It was playing a little better for a couple weeks, but they are just falling apart.
They gave it their all for a stretch.
Yeah.
Like they would have a game where like, where the fuck did this come from? Yeah. And then, okay, that was a fluke. And then 2 weeks later, where the fuck did this,
Yes. But the Chargers.
Yeah, they're scaring me. I mean, as a Broncos fan, they are scaring me.
I mean,
like,
listen,
fuck.
If you have anyone on the Chargers on your fantasy team as a receiver, I don't know what the fuck you do.
Yeah, good luck.
Like at one point, I had Quentin Johnson and Keenan Allen, and I ended up dumping Quentin Johnson, right? But even still, but I actually had both of them on my bench for a number because I couldn't figure out who to play.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so they would still find a way to win.
Oh, so Quentin Johnson had it this week. Keenan Allen will have it one week. Ladidi McKinkey, has been last year was a revelation, and this year is a cog in the machine.
There's so many weapons.
Aronde Gatson, who was
didn't even get a pass on his way
the bigger bucket, he got one. He was 1 for 7.
Wow.
1 target, 1 catch for 7 yards. But you didn't. So what? You didn't need. Yeah. You didn't need your hybrid tight end wide receiver today. Because Dallas was a sieve.
They're doing what great teams can do. Is it doesn't fucking matter who's playing. Yeah. They're all capable at any given moment.
This is
absolutely.
This is actually exactly the script that Kansas City put out for the past 3 years.
Yes.
Roughly. Yeah.
Well, the difference is I would argue that a Quentin Johnson, a Keenan Allen, a Lad McConkey, and an Aronde Gatson making his way up also as an option. That's he's no Travis Kelce, but as a receiving option, he's nice.
Yeah.
Right? That spread of field, no complaints.
The way that they're fucking playing right now, it'll be one of those years where 5 years from now, be like, who won that Super Bowl? The fucking Chargers?
Mm-hmm.
Out of fucking nowhere?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Herbert got one and then disappeared next season.
Right, yeah.
I can totally see that happening with him this year.
Yeah.
They'll just be like, everyone is betting against them. They're going to just like win the first playoff game they get into because they're going. I'm pretty sure they're going to be either wild card or clinch the division, or the conference.
I mean,
even,
they got Texans Broncos to finish
like
out.
it's tough. It's tough.
It's right. Like
But
it's.
I think they can run shop on either one of them.
They have the ability to win out. They have the ability to lose both.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like my biggest question right now is how good would they be if Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt were still playing?
Oh, well, that's Oh,
Well,
like they're missing their two top offensive tackles, and they're
Yeah.
still winning.
yeah.
Very few teams in the league can say that.
but they knew they had to play that way.
Well, they knew Rashawn Slater because he
Yeah.
got injured before the season started.
Yeah.
But Joe Alt got knocked out during the season.
Yeah, but still, they know. Like, okay, move on.
Well,
you
that's
know?
true. Next man up. Someone's got to
Like,
produce.
they're fucking
Yep.
good. You
Yep.
know.
I agree.
And like, I don't dislike Justin Herbert, so I'm kind of okay with it. If my team played in any other fucking division,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I would be rooting for the Chargers.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
That makes sense. All right. The Vikings travel to New Jersey.
Yeah.
And they pulled it out 16-13. J.J. McCarthy had 108 yards passing and an interception to go 20 yards rushing and a touchdown before he got hurt. So Brosmer came in and he had 52 yards rushing. Or passing, I'm sorry. Aaron Jones, 85 yards rushing. Justin Jefferson, 6 for 85. Addison, 2 for 26. Cashman, 16 tackles, 7 solo. For the Giants,
Wah, 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 wah.
Jackson Dart had 33 yards passing and an interception. Tyrone Tracy had 71 yards rushing. Devin Singletary had 47 yards rushing. Wan'Dale Robinson had 3 catches for 19 yards. Tubin had a 27-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown off of a Brian Burns sack
Oh,
strip.
I didn't see that one. Oof. Oof.
I realize how bad Jackson Dart's game was. I want to go back a little bit, though, and be like, your left tackle got hurt in this game. You're down a lot of your offensive options. And you're going against a Brian Flores defense.
Mhm.
As a rookie.
Yeah.
That's a lot to try to overcome.
He passed the ball 13 times. He got sacked 5 times. This was 2 good defenses
Oh, nice
against
play.
2
Wide
bad
Nice.
offenses.
open.
Nice play.
Yeah, this was ugly top to bottom.
Well, I think the Vikings are the best team with a losing record.
They're the best.
They're inconsistent as fuck all.
Well, their defense is way more consistent than their offense, I think, which is the same thing to say about the Giants. The Giants have a much better pass rush, but you gotta be in the lead. You gotta be in the lead, you
Yep,
know.
yep.
So it's, Jordan Mason did get hurt, but hey, they got fucking Aaron Jones back. Like, okay, great. Like, fuck. That's an even trade the way that Jordan Mason's been playing this season. So,
And
I agree.
I know you would never want your team to lose to get the best pick.
I
But
don't.
At
I don't.
this point,
I
because there's like that, 4 teams that are on that 2-3 wins kind of.
What difference would it make?
Well, my biggest question, if the Giants ended up with the first pick in the draft, is what another team is willing to trade them
Yeah.
if there's a quarterback they want. Because the
It-
Giants don't need a quarterback. I saw a very silly fucking
The
thing.
quarterbacks suck this year.
I saw a very
And, like,
silly.
No, give Jackson Dart his chance.
No, I
you
saw
know?
a very silly thing. I have stopped watching anything to do with the Bears and Colin Cowherd because whatever. But I saw
What?
I saw a thing that said Colin Cowherd's Giants trade suggestion. I was like, I'm curious. And he
You
said they
fucked
should
up.
trade Jackson Dart
already.
to draft one of these rookies. I think the one out of Indiana.
Oh God!
And I was like,
Wait,
stop it.
to draft a quarterback?
I was like, hold on.
No,
You have a quarterback you now know can play in the league. But what's in this box? What the fuck, man? Like,
Well, you know what? I am going to talk a little bit about the 2 top quarterbacks that
Oh,
were
so
fighting
we'll get back to
for
this
the
conversation
Heisman
later?
this year.
Yeah,
So we have some
okay.
stats we can
Okay.
talk about.
Okay,
you know?
we'll talk about that in a
Don't get
bit
me
then.
wrong. I did not look up Jackson Dart stats, but let me see if I can find that for the old NFL. Let me pull up his
okay.
final year stats.
Because I thought it was just asinine of Colin Cowherd to even suggest that. Like, Jackson Dart, I think, has shown he can play in the NFL.
Yeah.
Why would you trade a quarterback you know can play in the NFL?
And, like, I mean, just the camaraderie, like him and fucking Scatterby.
Oh my God, it would ruin so much of that locker room.
Fucking keep that there. Keep it there. Build. Get healthy. I mean, get your fucking 19 missing defensive players back next season.
or just how about you get neighbors back?
I mean, it's not 19, but like, you're missing so many fucking pieces on every single side of the ball. Like, it's not just like, oh, it's not just the front four. It's, oh, we're missing this. It's not just the, oh, it's not just the, so many pieces. Malik Neighbors is clearly a glowing. You get Malik Neighbors back with your fucking running back,
Money.
totally different team.
Yes.
Totally different
Yeah,
team.
you had Malik Neighbors and Cam Scadwood in
Yeah.
that offense. It's a fucking
You get a
vastly
healthy
different
O-line
situation.
back, that's going to make both of them better. You
Maybe
get your defensive
draft
players
another
back.
offensive lineman with a very early
Yeah.
pick.
Exactly. Like, if you get the first pick or even the second pick, like, because no one's probably going to draft a quarterback first.
That we think.
I mean, it depends on how it falls, but
yeah.
I don't see any of these bottom teams drafting a quarterback. I don't. But, like, who do you need most that's going to make the impact with the players that are probably going to be healthy next season?
Because there are some good wide receivers coming out that would be very helpful for the Giants. I also think there's some offensive linemen that are worth taking. So, yeah. Okay. In a game that absolutely kind of blew my mind, the Buccaneers traveled to Carolina.
Fucking Panthers.
And the Panthers said,
Fuck.
fuck you, Tampa Bay. And
I'm
they
taking
won
this division.
23-20. Baker Mayfield, who I am a fan of, did not have a good game. 145 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 49 yards rushing. Bucky Irving, 71 yards rushing. Rashad White, 45 yards rushing. Sean Tucker, 3 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. And Emeka Ibuka, 1 catch for 40 yards. Evans, 5 catches, 31 and a touchdown. And Godwin, 5 for 30. For the Panthers, Bryce Young, 191 and 2 touchdowns. Dowdle, 29 yards rushing, 4 catches, 14 yards. Hubbard, 27 yards rushing. T-Mac, as he does not mind being called, otherwise known as Tedoroya McMillan, 6 for 73 and a touchdown. Very good rookie year for him. Coker, 3 for 47. Mitchell Evans, not Mike Evans, Mitchell Evans, 3 for 23. And Jatavian Sanders, 2 for 9 and a touchdown. I am very impressed with what the Panthers have managed to pull off so far this year. Like, they're up and down.
Yeah.
There's some games they lose where it's like, what the fuck was that? And then there's like their 30-0 beatdown of the Falcons. Like, I know the Falcons have a losing record, but I didn't see the Panthers shutting a team out and dominating them like that. Like,
I think Tampa Bay is burning out. They're an injury burnout.
Also on their third offensive coordinator in 3 years, and that, as the Eagles have shown, not a real great recipe for continued offensive success.
Because the Buccaneers had a lot of miracle wins early in the season. They've been in scraps. They've just been in nonstop scraps. All right, 3-point win, a 1-point win, a 2-point win, a 6-point loss, a 3-point win.
This sounds like the Broncos.
A much nicer win over the Niners. A blowout loss to the Lions. A blowout win to the Saints. A 5-point loss to the Patriots. 44-32 to the Bills. Whatever. A blowout loss to the Rams. A 3-point win to the Cardinals. A 4-point loss to the Saints. A 1-point loss to the Falcons. And then a 3-point... they are in battles. They are burned out. And they got to play the Dolphins and the Panthers again. Like,
they can beat the Dolphins. The Panthers, though, at this point, I think the Panthers are the better team.
Yeah, probably.
But the Panthers, like you were saying, so up and down. So, like, they beat the fucking Packers. They demolished the Falcons early on in the season, blanked them 30-0. They beat the Cowboys, a good Cowboys team at the time.
Rico Dowdle ran all over them.
They beat the Rams.
How?
Like,
honestly,
right?
Who throws a shoe?
But then you lose to the Saints.
Who have been playing hard all
and you
season.
get destroyed by the Bills. Like, you beat good teams fucking well, and then you lose to fucking what? Really?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that about the Bills. The Bills are a good team.
No, they are. No, I mean, they got their asses handed to them by the Bills.
Oh, okay.
But then you demolish other good teams. Like, what the fuck? Like, you barely lost to the Niners?
Well,
like, what
think,
the hell?
I think in some ways, like, okay, so this is the first time since 2015 they've been in first place in the division. And this team is young. Like, when I list these names, Young, Dowdle, Hubbard, McMillan, Coker, Mitchell Evans, Sanders. Sanders, I believe, is in his second year. I don't know about Coker. McMillan's a rookie. Hubbard's in like his 5th year. Dowdle's not been in the league that long. Young is in his 3rd year on his 2nd head coach, at least 3rd offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
This is a young team that is trying to learn how to play in the NFL.
Coker's 24 in his 2nd season.
Yeah.
Average age is 25 and a half.
Oh, he played for Holy Cross. So he's developing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very young team that is really starting to try to learn how to play in the NFL. I think this is a very good thing.
You mean future football perennial powerhouse Holy Cross?
Holy Cross, I don't know, but Holy Cross might be okay.
I try to say too many words in one sentence.
No, listen, I'm just saying, like, I know Bryce Young is his rookie year was bad. Not entirely his fault. The owner decided firing the head coach was a really good idea.
But we talked about this in the summer, like, not a bust. We don't know enough yet. You know?
Yeah, I'm not saying he's going to become a perennial Pro Bowler, but if he can become a top half of the league quarterback, that's not a bad thing. Like, that's just not everyone ends up being a Pro Bowl quarterback, even the first picks.
Oh God, no. And if they finish out, they got the Seahawks and then the Bucks again. Once again, I love the scheduling this season.
Oh God, I have the feeling that game will be all about
that
division
last one. Holy shit!
I can't wait.
Yep.
I cannot wait.
Because that division, like we said 20 minutes ago, they're just beating the fuck out of each other.
Absolutely.
Week after week. Like, you know, who takes that division is going to have 9 fucking wins.
Like,
maybe 10. Yeah.
There's a lot of issues I have with, like, the NCAA with the end of season. I like a championship for the different division or different conferences. I have issues with how the NBA and everything else. There's just so many games. It's hard to get the big division games. The NFL is absolutely knocking it out of the park this year with these division games at the end of the year. Absolutely wonderful.
Well, they've always known, like, every single game matters.
Yep.
Every divisional game
matters
really
even
fucking
more.
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you fucking schedule it to make it more interesting when it comes to the playoff run?
And they're crushing it.
After fucking your entire existence, you finally got it right.
Yep.
You know?
Okay. The Bengals travel to Miami to take on Quinn Ewers at starting quarterback because Tua not getting enough done. And the Bengals won 45-21. Kind of surprising on the points they held the Dolphins to, but still. Joe Burrow, 309 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. Chase Brown coming alive to keep me alive in a fantasy league. 66 yards rushing, 1 touchdown to go with 4 catches for 43 yards and 2 touchdowns. Samaje Perine, 25 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jamar Chase, 9 catches, 109. T. Higgins, 3 for 55 and a touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 3 for 35 and a touchdown. For the Dolphins, Quinn Ewers did have 260 yards passing. He also learned from the best, and Tua turned the ball over and had 2 interceptions. Devon Achane, 81 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jalen Wright, 35 yards rushing and a touchdown. Parker Washington, 9 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 5 for 72. Dulcich, 3 for 46. Waller, 3 for 40. I know Mike McDaniels is apparently safe, according to ownership.
We've heard that before, and then 2 weeks later, they're fucking gone, though.
My biggest question is, for them and the Cardinals right now, you have quarterbacks on massive contracts that are not playing now.
Yep. Oh, Tua's done.
Could
Tua
you see
is
Miami
done.
and Arizona just swapping Tua and Kyler Murray?
No.
For the Dolphins, I could see wanting to do that. I don't see the Cardinals wanting to take on an injury-plagued, concussion-plagued quarterback.
Right.
Which is why I don't really know what the Dolphins do here, because you just paid Tua a lot of fucking money 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, and they actually actively said, no, he's now 3rd string.
Jesus.
They like I forgot who plays behind Quinn Ewers, but he was.
And I just looked it up too, and I already forgot.
Yeah.
If the last few years have taught me anything, next season Tua will be playing for the
Zach
Browns
Wilson.
or
Zach
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
He'll be playing for the Browns or the Jets.
I'm sorry, Tua is still better than Zach Wilson.
Well, okay, but at the same time, like, I also get it. Like, we're not going to include him in the roster because, like, we paid him too much money.
And
like,
we can't let him get hurt.
Exactly. Right. So, yeah.
Fucking sucks. Listen, I don't want to take anything away from what the Bengals did today. Like, they're not going to go into the playoffs. Yeah. You've got Burrow talking about how he's hoping to find the joy in football again.
Yep.
This was a game they needed to come out and have a bit of a showing.
True.
And
he just found everyone today.
Oh, my God. Like, he absolutely fucked them up today
25 for 32. That's incredible.
for over 300 yards.
Yeah.
Absolutely unreal. Very good game by him. All right. In the Battle of the Birds,
Mm-hmm.
the Falcons traveled to Arizona and they beat the Cardinals 26-19. Kirk Cousins had 197 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Eric, can you guess how many rushing yards Kirk Cousins had?
Shit.
Put me down for 69.
Not enough.
Whoa.
Nope, way too much.
No.
Yep.
I love the number pick. I love it.
It's a great pick.
Well,
Yes.
hold on. What if
I
we
mean,
told you
nice.
that he carried the ball 5 times?
Yes, 5 times.
He carried the ball 5 times.
Put me down for -4.
Oh!
-3
Oh, with 5 carries?
and a touchdown. So that's a Jerome Bettis 3 carries for 1 yard for 3 touchdowns type of thing. Algier 79 yards rushing. Bijan Robinson 76 yards rushing to go with 7 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Pitts continues his renaissance coming up on his contract year negotiations.
You know,
7
old
for
man
57
Pitts,
and a touchdown. Drake London coming off injury, 3 for 27, and Darnell Mooney 2 for 24. For the Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett came back down to earth a little bit. 203 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Carter 65 yards rushing. Kiner 32 yards rushing. Higgins 7 for 91. Michael Wilson 2 for 12 and a touchdown. And McBride with his quietest game of the season, 4 for 27. I don't know what to make of either of these teams. Is this just 2 bad teams playing each other, and
Yep.
here's what it is?
Yeah, this came down to Kirk Cousins being the more cerebral of the 2. He found receivers that he's supposed to find, except one of them being a running back, but whatever. He hit a running back and a tight end all fucking day, because that makes a lot of sense. So.
Well, I think the Falcons just planned around, don't let McBride catch the ball.
Yeah.
I think that was the entire game
It would be the
plan.
best way to shut that team down.
That kind of stopped the fucking Cards,
Scott, can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah.
If I said, hey, Kirk Cousins will be your quarterback for the next 2 years, would you say okay, or would you say no, thank you?
I would say no, thank you. The way that the Giants need to play, they need someone who is mobile. The offensive line needs work. You can't have a statue. Don't get me wrong. I think the tight end core in New York is nice. I think that the receiver options and the running back option coming into next year are going to be a lot better. But no, man, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right.
I wouldn't want Kirk Cousins.
No, I don't want Kirk Cousins.
At this point in his career, with the Achilles injury he's still recovering from.
Yep.
That's why I said 2 years.
I can see Kirk Cousins, if he's out with Atlanta next year, being really good in Miami.
Actually,
really.
To be honest,
Because there was so much fucking talent on that team that is being wasted.
that's actually
And
honestly.
it's a bad play. Here you go, A-Chan. You
Yep.
know?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Honestly.
I really see him fitting well in Miami. I really do.
Yeah.
And they would love some level of consistency.
Yeah. And you know what? Quinn Ewers could probably use someone like
Oh, yeah. That could make him a
Kirk
good
Cousins.
QB. It
Hell
really
yeah.
could.
Hell yeah. And I don't know that Quinn Ewers is their future by any means. He's
got legs still.
he
So,
passed
you know.
he passed the ball. I looked it up earlier. He passed the ball like 5 times one game prior in when they played the Browns. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like and this was his game
I also
this week. So yeah. But
I
I don't
don't-
know that he's their answer. But he played fine for his first start in the NFL.
I don't doubt that Kirk Cousins is a bad teammate. I don't doubt that he watches film, and I don't doubt that he would try to help other quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, from all
So-
reports, like his after he left Minnesota, they're like, no, he was a great guy to have around the team. You know.
The Vikings seem to really like him.
I still don't understand why they got rid of him. I still.
I
don't.
think
I really don't.
they
Money.
needed the money.
I
They needed
like
the money.
J.J. McCarthy a lot. I don't like the way that Kirk Cousins would treat it.
But like, look, if the reality was, we have someone like Carson Wentz who can be a mentor. Can you get rid of Kirk Cousins as the mentor for that amount of money? That makes sense to me.
Yeah,
If that was the decision, I understand it. JJ just didn't live up to expectations.
Yet it's still early.
Yeah,
Ish.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give him a little bit of a pass. Like, I think next year will be the do or
Yeah.
die for him.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too.
I think this year they're kind of looking at it as his rookie year and him trying to get into the groove.
Yep.
And let's be honest, also, J.J. McCarthy, won a national championship where I think he attempted 10 passes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah. He just passed the ball to Blake Corum.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy to do.
okay. And the closest surprising, holy shit, they barely beat that team? The Texans beat the Raiders
Right?
23-21. Geno
Hooray.
Smith came back from being benched and had his first pass get intercepted, returned for a touchdown. But he ended up 201 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception. Ashton Genty went off.
Yeah.
128 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, and 1 catch for 60 yards and a touchdown. Best 2 for 43. Tucker 4 for 43. Brock Bowers 5 for 33 and a touchdown. For the Texans, CJ Stroud 187 and a touchdown. Jordan 53 yards rushing. Chubb 33 yards rushing. Nico Collins 4 for 59. Kirk 3 for 37 and Schultz 5 for 35 and a touchdown. Now I know Max Crosby is very good, and I'm not taking anything away from him. Was this a case of the Raiders had enough pieces on defense to affect the Texans because of how bad the Texans' offensive line is? Or were the Texans overlooking this team and looking on to the next week?
I hate to think that the Texans overlooked, but it feels that way. It really feels that way.
I agree.
Because the Texans' defense is so much better than this. That being said, Ashton Genty got to shine. They weren't ready for it just because you haven't seen him do as much because the rest of Las Vegas sucks. And they were just unprepared for him just to have a locked-in game like this. Who knows? But
I don't see Houston overlooking them.
But at the same time, Houston needed this close, almost embarrassing loss because they got to go Chargers Colts.
Yeah, I think it's going to
Now,
kill them.
Don't get me wrong, Chargers. That's the real that's where Colts right now.
Yeah, not so much now.
Colts is big, though. That's in division.
I understand, but
it makes a big difference.
and Colts defense is nice, but at the same time,
but Colts of 5 weeks ago is not Colts.
Colts
2 weeks
offense
from
is
now.
not the same.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
I'll agree with that.
I just think the Raiders, again, a team that has some amazing personnel.
Yes.
Not enough to change the team.
Yeah.
But the rest of them finally clicked today.
Yep.
And I think it was just fucking luck. Everyone has that day where just fucking everything I'm doing is going right.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't fucking matter what it is. Everything's going right.
Mm-hmm.
And they all just happen to do that today. So I don't think it was the Texans overlooking them so much as it was the Raiders. They're good players, still continuing to play well.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of them going hey, this feels kind of like college days. Everything's going my way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a fluke, kind of.
Sure.
Which sucks, but it happens. Yeah.
Absolutely.
If Pete Carroll retires tomorrow, I will only think about him as USC. And I will not think about anything with the Raiders and just, you're the GOAT college coach.
Just going to forget about the Seahawks, too, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, Seahawks, too.
Yeah, fuck you.
But I will not think about the Raiders if he just retires tomorrow.
I get that.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure most
yeah.
Raiders fans will also stop
Yeah.
thinking about it as well.
You won at USC, you got a ring in Seattle, we're out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. In the surprising game of the day, or one of them to me, the Jaguars went to Denver.
Oof. Sorry, Brian.
Yeah, no kidding. And they won 34-20. Trevor Lawrence, 279 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 20 yards rushing and a touchdown. Etienne, 50 yards rushing with 4 catches for 16 yards and a touchdown. Parker Washington, 6 catches, 145 yards and a touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 4 for 45. And Brenton Strange, 5 for 39 and a touchdown. For the Broncos, Bo Nix had 352, a touchdown and interception. R.J. Harvey had 50 yards rushing and a touchdown to go with 4 catches for 71 yards. Cortland Sutton, 6 for 86 and a touchdown. Troy Franklin, 4 for 66. Pat Bryant, 5 for 42. And Evan Ingram, 2 for 36. The Jags had to have this win. To me, this is a team that is locked into the playoffs going against a team that is
they're not.
fighting. No, the Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
Going against a team that is absolutely fighting for their lives to win a division and a playoff berth.
Yep.
And I think that difference of desire, because of the situation, was the difference here.
The AFC wild card race is insane. The AFC win your division is insane. every fucking part of it. Just, man. I mean, minus the AFC North. You know, they're all filled with like 11, 12 win teams. Yeah, I mean, the Jags just they came and they handled their fucking business, hands down,
They did.
both sides of the ball.
And this is 2 straight weeks in a row where they really showed up on offense.
Yep. And like the Broncos defense, the only thing they did well was they pressured him a lot.
Yes.
Not enough, but a lot. They didn't get to him enough.
Nope.
And it wasn't enough. Like Trevor Lawrence fucking shined again. He wasn't as amazing as last week. Like last week is goddamn. Where the fuck was this?
Oh,
but it was pretty fucking close.
He is still an athletic quarterback,
Yep,
though, and
yep.
you know, if you're gonna give him a chance to run with the ball, which they
Yeah.
will with those pressures that they brought in, and he made them pay for those.
And that, I mean, the Broncos all season long have been a comeback team. And the Jags defense, they're like, they did not fucking let up on the pedal.
Yeah.
They did not. Even when it was a 2-score game with 2 minutes left, like, nope, fucking pedal the fucking floor.
Absolutely,
Like
put on the
Jags
neck,
earned
don't
this
stop
one.
him. Yeah, I was very impressed by what the Jags did today. I mean, that is a very good Broncos defense they went against.
I liked, and like, okay, it's the shitty part. So the Broncos got their first home loss of the season. It killed their 11-game winning streak. That sucked. It killed them clinching their division, clinching the first seed in the AFC. All of those things sucked. But I wasn't, I mean, you were watching the game with me. I
Yeah.
wasn't angry about the loss because the Jags fucking did it. It wasn't like the Broncos just kept fucking up. The Jags fucking handled their
The
business.
Jags were the better team on the field.
Yeah. From start to finish,
Yeah.
clearly,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of loss I can take.
Oh.
I don't like it, but I have to take it, you know?
You know what else? It was a generally well-refed game, too.
Yeah, there wasn't like, oh, fuck, oh, if that
Yeah.
one, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of
Yeah.
that shit,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Which
you
is
could,
surprising this year. There's been some god-awful games by some of these refs.
and like, especially when it's my team, I'll bitch about something, but yeah, if one call doesn't go your way, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, if you're the better team, you're gonna win anyway. If 2 calls, same thing. If like 5 don't go your way, yeah, okay, there's something's fucked with that. But no, it was just a solidly won game by the Jags.
I agree. All right, last of today's afternoon games, the Pittsburgh Steelers
That was
went to
fun.
Detroit, and Aaron Rodgers continued his success in his career against the NFC North.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh wins 29-24. Aaron Rodgers, 266 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Jalen Warren,
Oh.
143 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Kenneth Gainwell, 50 yards rushing to go with 5 catches, 78 yards and a touchdown. And the touchdown he had receiving, number 1, just to catch the ball as he bounced off his hand while lying on his side, to then bring it in, to not have been touched at all, then get up and run it
Get
in.
up, yeah.
Such
Oh, yeah.
a good,
the
smart play.
The pause of the defense,
Oh.
like, oh shit,
Oh,
it's still alive.
Angel's on looking at him going like,
Yeah,
oh,
Angel's
shit,
on,
I
yeah.
gotta run. Oh, God, yeah.
He's like, wait,
Yeah.
the ball's still there.
Adam Thielen was their second leading receiver
Right?
with 4 for 49. DK Metcalf, vastly overpaid right now, 4 for 42. And Darnell Washington, all 6'5", 300 and whatever pounds of him, 3 for 36.
I love that they're getting him involved more lately.
Oh, it's very nice. For the Lions, Goff, 364 and 3 touchdowns. Here's the surprising part, though. David Montgomery, 14 yards rushing. Jahmyr Gibbs, 2 yards rushing.
Yeah.
To go with 10 catches for 66 yards and a touchdown. Jameson Williams, 5 for 70. Khalif Raymond, 4 for 62 and a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 for 54. Tesla, 4 for 52 and a touchdown. And Berkshire, 4 for 40. 16 yards rushing out of a David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs offense.
And they were still that close. That's
Yeah.
the amazing part. It was a close game all the way to the end with that performance from them two.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
And by the way,
Pittsburgh.
with their offensive line and with those 2 running backs, that feels like a crime was committed in Detroit.
Like, if you only look at the stats, like, wait, did they, like, do that, like, that game day thing in elementary school where you tie each other's legs together? You know?
Maybe. Maybe they tied each other's shoelaces. I don't honestly know,
Let's
because
make this interesting.
I can't really think of a game where those 2 have produced less.
Because
combined.
the Steelers are well known for their amazing run blocking, right?
Well, their run defense has actually been kind of bad this year. No, not awful, but
Oh, this one game, that skews all the stats, you know?
Jahmyr Gibbs, and I don't know
had
if
a
it
bad game
stands.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
No, but like he came into this game with an NFL record of 100 scrimmage yards.
Oh, for like 9 or 10 games in a row or something?
No, on the season.
Okay.
averaging
average,
100
okay.
averaging 100 scrimmage yards, which is like an NFL record.
This game fucking put that in the tank.
Well, I mean his 60 whatever yards of receiving.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, like
66
he had some
yards.
receptions.
So right. So I mean, so he has 68 yards total today. I don't know that takes him below what, but like it was like an NFL record, like even just getting that, which is incredible. So
No, I agree. I just
to hold him to below that is that's
Both of
also
them,
yeah, exactly right.
And it wasn't like they were so far behind they had to abandon the run.
Mm-hmm.
no.
I was like, holy shit.
Like for the most part, this game was fairly close throughout it, and they shut down the run very well.
I mean, Gainwell had three. The three. I mean, he had like what 6 receptions, but like 3 of them
5.
were like you needed that right then, and he was the fucking guy.
Yeah, he
Three
was a real
times.
engine for that offense.
Yep.
But Jalen Warren,
He was just monster.
what do you have?
all day.
11, 12 carries for 143 yards. Like
14.
there you go, average 10 yards a carry.
Yeah. The last play of the game though, which
Oh, such a weird
arguably
play.
anticlimactic when the refs have to
Yeah.
gather and discuss what happened. But essentially, what happened is Jared Goff passes the ball from like well, first of all, after multiple infractions, the ball gets moved. They were like the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
They get moved back. They get moved back. Now they're
penalties.
now they're like 10 yards away. In 4th down, they pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who actually gets wrapped up in getting pushed back away, who pitches it to Goff, who rushes in for a touchdown. So
looked like an amazing finish.
the touchdown was acknowledged. However, it was negated because Amon-Ra St. Brown committed an offensive pass interference, which very clearly he did.
Yeah,
He
very
ran into
clearly.
the defender, pushed off a little bit. The defender flopped a little, threw his hands up,
He's a little LeBron-y.
but even still, Jahmyr Gibbs came in and pushed, caught the ball, and arguably that pitch should never have happened because forward progress was negated. However, they didn't blow the whistle. But that pass interference negated the whole thing. So even though it was a touchdown that was called back, so the whole thing was a bit of a mess for it to finish that
ended on
way.
an offensive penalty.
But goddamn, like that makes for a fun finish to an incredible game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it really was. Minus the 5-minute ref conference.
I mean,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I don't blame him for making sure they got it.
You want to
right,
make sure you
though,
get it right.
because that was
yeah.
not one where you want to.
Because it's happened before. The next day, they're like, "We apologize.
Yep.
We made the wrong call. We
Yep.
can't do
Yep.
anything about it now."
Yep.
That's the fucking.
Oh,
worst.
the Amon-Ra
So-
St. Brown offensive interference
Yep.
was clear.
and it was just unnecessary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, he didn't have to, if he didn't put his hands up.
Like, and he was literally just standing there. He wasn't even moving.
He could've-
so it was
he could've-
so obvious.
he
it
could
was
have
offensive
bounced off
pass
that
interference.
defender without his hands
Could have
up.
rolled and done
rolled
something.
and it would have been
Yep.
just
Yep.
been just
That was
fine.
all on
Exactly.
ASB.
Oh, yeah.
Totally on him. He,
Yep.
Like I never want to say a penalty cost you a game, but last play of the game, that ASB penalty that cost you the fucking game.
That
you
caught,
know?
that, yep,
Yeah, that was
absolutely.
a brutal.
Yep.
So that's all of today's games. So listen, that takes us into our first little side bit.
Oh yes.
Scotty Stats.
Oh, the
NFL.
NFL, right? Things happen outside of professional football, and I'm here to talk
You
about
shut your mouth, sir.
what I find a little bit fun. I'm going to go ahead
Well,
and top.
okay, this time of year, things happen outside of college and professional.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
But there were some college games this weekend.
There were some
I'm
college
sure we'll get
games
to
this
that.
weekend. Yeah.
I
so,
don't
yeah.
think one of our producers wants to talk about one of those games.
Well, all right. You know what? I don't want to go into the college football.
I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just being honest.
I don't
No,
want to
it's-
go into
it's
the
a little
college
bit of both.
football stuff too much, but I do want to address a couple of the games that happened very specifically. The number 6 Ole Miss did play number 11 Tulane Green Wave. When it comes to these college football playoffs, right? These the top 5 conferences with the best records get in, and this year was the complaints were pretty strong about James Madison and Tulane getting in.
Great face.
Tulane got run over by Ole Miss, 41-10. That feels about right, and I can appreciate the argument that but was there a better team
Oh,
than
Lamar
Tulane?
Jackson's out.
Oh, ouch.
Huntley's in.
Was there a better team that could have made the playoffs than Tulane? I understand, but hey, the rules are these other conferences with the best best records get in. The one I want to touch on just a little bit is James Madison playing Oregon. Oregon won 51-34, and while that does feel like an absolute stomping, I do want to point out that Oregon lost one game this season, and that was to Indiana, 30-20. Okay. The reason I want to bring up a 51-34 a loss, James Madison put up 34 points on Oregon. Do you know who else put up 30 points on Oregon?
Alabama.
Indiana, when they won 30-20. And no one else.
Nice.
No one else.
So to say, because they are the ones people were most pissed about getting in.
Yep.
I like it.
When USC, who was a 15th ranked team, that was their second to last game, put up 27 points on Oregon. The next closest was Penn State, the 3 seed, who put up 24 points. Now, did it get into some fourth quarter points? Yeah, maybe. Whatever. Just let's be a little bit. Listen, was JMU out of their depth playing Oregon? Yeah, they were. But they made the playoffs and they put up 34 fucking points on them. So good on you, JMU. I like the format for all of this. I think it's worth it. But as it goes now, Oregon now has to go play Texas Tech. Tech got the bye. That is not an easy game for either side. I love it.
Man,
love it.
you can just say guns up. It's okay.
Greater power.
Alabama did beat Oklahoma 34-24, which was a great after being 17 points down. Alabama came back, but Alabama versus Indiana, that one is worth watching. Ole Miss versus Georgia, fuck yes, very very nice. And Miami in the ugliest game, a 10-3 win over Texas A&M, just defense. But hey, A&M is out. Now it's Miami versus Ohio State. Miami's defense better be fucking ready. So college playoffs off to a really, really, really nice start. So I guess I want to stay in the world of college football, and I want to talk a little bit about the old Heisman, right? So Mendoza, the quarterback for Indiana, wins the Heisman, and Diego Pavia, the quarterback for Vanderbilt.
I thought Pavia was a drug for erectile dysfunction.
Well, you know what? No. I'm going to tell you why Pavia doesn't get your dick hard right now. Because Diego Pavia, who, by the way, when they showed him next to all the other Heisman winners, especially other quarterbacks who do list themselves as 6 feet tall, is clearly 3 inches shorter.
Really?
Pavia lists himself as 6 feet tall also. He is an absolute man-child, arguably a little worse than Johnny Manziel, who equally crashed out after not winning the Heisman. So I want to talk about Mendoza and Pavia's stats. Okay? Mendoza, who won the Heisman, passed for 2,980 yards. Diego Pavia, who felt he should have got it, got 3,192 yards. So 200 more yards.
Neither one of them should have gotten it.
Interceptions. Mendoza 6 to Pavia's 8. So listen, that's Indiana, who's undefeated. 6 interceptions all season. That's pretty impressive. That being said, 8 interceptions from Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
right? On the rushing side, Diego Pavia blew him out of the water. 240 to 826. He led Vanderbilt in rushing yards this season.
That's impressive.
It is impressive. At the same time, like,
It also means your team probably isn't that good.
Yeah. Rushing touchdowns, 6 versus 9.
69.
Right. Sorry.
Such a cheap joke.
Sorry.
I don't care.
Sorry. Missed
Nice.
passing touchdowns, Mendoza did have 33 versus 27. And I did say that I was going to look up Jackson Dart because it's where. Anyway,
I thought that's what you were doing.
I forgot about that. So Jackson Dart in his last season with Ole Miss had 4,279 yards.
That sounds more Heisman-y.
Which is 1,000 more than Diego Pavia, who's a pouty pants. 29
Pouty
passing
pants.
touchdowns,
Oh,
6 interceptions, and 495 yards rushing. So, I mean, listen, I think Jackson Dart's generally better stats. But I do want to point out that Pavia joined Vanderbilt last year, really brought Vanderbilt to be a better team than they've ever been before. He broke Alabama's 23-game win streak over Vandy last year. He's a dual threat, but his absolute dick peg crybaby attitude is going to lose him a real chance in the NFL. Because after losing to Mendoza, he put a post up on Instagram that said, "Fuck all the voters."
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Come
Yeah, he
on.
did it.
Then he went out to a club to do some partying, and in his little area where he's getting bottle service, he had a sign posted that said, "Fuck Indiana." This is a 23-year-old man-child who, by the way, also sued the NCAA for more eligibility because of his time in JUCO. He's 23, so he sued for more eligibility time. Who wants him? Who wants him? Who wants a 5'9", whiny-ass, short motherfucker?
Vanderbilt.
Good for Vanderbilt. It will work for Vanderbilt. It's going to work in the NFL.
Who was the last Vanderbilt quarterback? Jake Cutler?
Fuck. Was he the last?
The last one they got drafted.
It
in
might
the NFL,
have
I can
been,
think of.
yeah.
Listen, attitude matters, and if you didn't understand what happened with Shadur Sanders in the way that he dropped in this draft because of attitude, and it was attitude in a different way.
That was kind of applied attitude, not
Exactly.
his attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Like, you're gonna miss out. So enjoy arena football,
I just
if
want to
you
bring
will.
up.
but
I just want to bring up Jaden Daniels' Heisman Trophy winning year.
Oh no, yeah. Listen.
Oh, the numbers?
Oh, no.
Like twice
Oh,
as
oh,
much?
3,800 passing
Yeah.
yards, 40 touchdowns,
Yeah,
4 interceptions. Not to mention 1,134 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
those are Heisman numbers.
Oh, listen. When you look at other quarterback Heisman numbers that are in the 4,000 and 5,000 yards, like this is a soft quarterback year.
Excuse me.
Jackson Dart would have got the Heisman this year.
No, what I was gonna say though is they couldn't find a non-fucking quarterback to get the goddamn Heisman.
Actually, not really. It was a generally soft year around. So.
There was a linebacker for Tech that led the nation in turnovers.
This is a perfect year for it to not be a fucking quarterback.
Okay. So on the offensive side of things, 100%.
Oh, Love from Notre Dame had for a running back, a really good year. Like, I don't understand why it has to be a goddamn quarterback.
And it doesn't. It doesn't. So,
that was a big turnover there, by the way.
Let's jump over to the
Eric, you can celebrate that. That was a fumble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah. Let's jump over to NHL. But not in the way you think.
This is okay.
Like,
you've only talked about the NHL like twice ever.
The Philadelphia Flyers suspended radio play-by-play broadcaster Thomas Saunders.
What did he say?
For making a sexual comment on a hot mic.
Oh shit! Dumbass mother! Like, who still talks like that?
Okay.
What the fuck?
I don't even know what this is about.
Okay.
No, he's gonna tell you it's fucking awful.
So during
dumb motherfucker.
During the Flyers are playing the Rangers.
So they sort of back over.
They did. He tried to catch it. He just flung it over to a fucking Patriot. Fucking insane. Ugh. Oh shit! I'm sorry. This is fucking hilarious.
Okay, yeah.
Scott,
so,
please continue.
Right, so the Flyers head out to Madison Square Garden to play the Rangers, and Saunders think they're going to commercial break, right? Like, he even says, "Okay, we'll be back in a little bit." There's a brief pause. He does the old ba 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 ba, hums a little bit. Has a bit of silence.
That's exactly what
I
he
have
does.
no idea who he's talking to, but this is the exact cadence of how it happens. We'll be back after this short break. Ba 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 ba. While you're down there, would you mind blowing me? Then his partner pops on and says, "I think we're still on the air, Tom."
Wow.
Yep.
So Thomas Sanders from 97.5, the Fanatic, has been suspended for 2 games.
Justifiably.
I mean, yes, at the same time, like, I get it. The whole, like, boys will be boys. We're past that. It's 2025.
Yeah, we're well past that.
We're well past that. They are not barroom-style commentary.
No.
They're not us.
No, they're not us.
They're
No.
not us. I don't know who
Yeah, they're
was,
not a bunch of dudes talking shit to each other.
I don't know who was where or what, but it was the most comical and just casual, like, hey, while you're down there, you wouldn't mind blowing me? Like, oh, man, I feel for him. I'm glad that he doesn't seem like he's canceled. You know, I hate to say it, but it's radio play-by-play. Like, it'll be fine. It's just so funny the way that it happened. It was this funny, non-malicious thing, but damn, man, you are on real broadcasting. You ain't us, buddy.
Because he is the official radio broadcaster for that team.
Sure is.
And that makes a big fucking difference.
Sir, I believe you meant to say he was.
was.
No,
Was.
two games suspended.
We'll see.
We got to talk about boxing.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We got to talk about boxing.
Fuck him.
Because
Fuck
Jake
him.
Paul fought Anthony Joshua the other night.
I am shocked.
I think everyone in the world was okay with that.
And
outcome.
has since had surgery to repair the jaw that was broken in 2 places. 6'6", 250-pound Anthony Joshua, by the way, who was a 2012 Olympic gold boxer as a super heavyweight, also an IBF, WBA, and WBO heavyweight champion. It's one of those things where he's referred to as a 2-time, but that's only because he lost it and then got it back.
That's what happens very often.
But he defended it like 5 times before he lost it. Yeah. Anyways, Anthony Joshua, high-end heavyweight boxer. By the way, he got his first championship by beating Vladimir Klitschko.
That's
No, that's not true. No, Klitschko lost to Tyson Fury before this, so never mind. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Joshua.
No, that's how he got his first belt.
No, because Klitschko lost to Tyson
he
Fury.
had lost the belt already.
Yeah, never. But even still,
you're right. Yeah.
Even still, fucking
regardless,
Klitschko.
he wasn't fighting TikTok influencers.
Anyways,
yes,
Joshua,
he's a legit boxer.
Joshua beat him down like Ice Cube, knocking out Debo on Friday. R.I.P. Tiny Lister.
No,
Tiny Zeus Lister.
In an odd moment, Jake Paul's brother Logan tried to take Joshua's chain during the celebration, kind of like Red punching the unconscious Debo on the ground and getting the chain back from his grandmother.
My fight.
Right.
That's my grandmama's chain.
Yeah. Even though Logan didn't realize he was on the wrong team, but this was ridiculous. And actually, Anthony Joshua, who talked about how upset he was that he should have beat him
sooner.
Yeah, it shouldn't have gone 6 fucking rounds.
But he also talked about previously. He said, "I want to take him to the point where I break him down."
He did.
Emotionally. And he said there's a moment where you can see someone quit.
Would that be when he fell to his knees and tried to grab Joshua by the legs?
Well, that happened multiple times. He said there's a moment where someone gets broken down so badly that they either quit or get knocked out.
I didn't hear that.
When you see the clip, he hits Jake Paul, and the look in like body shot to Jake Paul, and the look in Jake Paul's face is like, oh fuck. You can see the quit in his eyes, and then a clean punch across the jaw that shattered it.
So
he friggin' said, "I'm gonna break you down, and then you're either gonna quit or I knock you out." I will say this: Jake Paul did not quit, but he got fucking smoked out of his league.
I saw this TikTok guy. He likes to make videos, like talking about like NFL post game thing, like what should be said in the locker room. But it was this Jake Paul and this Joshua guy. And it was this Joshua tags Jake Paul. They're buying Jake Paul. Oh, the whole like, why would you be in the ribs? Like, oh, hold on. There's another one for you. Like, oh, why would you be right in the same place? It's like, oh, you don't like that? Oh my God, why'd you do it again in the same place? Like, just over and over.
He really
and
did
over.
though. Like I mean, Jake Paul was fucking cornered, And it wasn't like an onslaught of fucking
It
punches.
was a
Like,
bap.
you could just tell
Bap.
Jake Paul was like, his hands were fucking here.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
trying to
like,
protect his
like
body.
below his fucking chest.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you're cornered and you have energy, that's not what you fucking do.
Well,
There was no blocking.
But-
so it was a clean fucking
So,
hit. You know?
I know he was frustrated that it took 6 rounds, but also Jake Paul was moving backwards a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Moving backwards a lot.
Hey,
Also,
he
kept
can
getting
take
knocked
a hit.
down and then was like grabbing legs.
Yeah,
like,
but-
multiple times grabbing leg. Like, what do you like? This is crazy.
Maybe he trained with his brother. His brother did learn how to wrestle in the WWE.
His brother is a WWE wrestler.
Yeah,
Absolutely. But like, he literally was like methodically was like he could have gone in there and been like, I'm just gonna throw hard and I'm gonna finish this in the first round. But instead it was like, no, I'm gonna punish you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punish you, and that's exactly what he did. And when you got close, body shot, body shot, body
Yeah.
shot. And then literally it was like when he was protecting his body, it was like he hit him sternum. Jake Paul dropped his hands and it was like and looked broken.
Yeah.
And then he went, your jaw
Like,
is now
there was no
fucked.
recognition of like, oh no, there wasn't a glove letting fucking nothing.
Yeah,
Like he just exhausted him.
I
It was
saw someone
great,
run
yeah.
a whole like TikTok thing, and it was like, here's exactly how the comparison of like Jake Paul's driving a Honda Civic, and then he's gonna go fight this guy who's also like in a Honda Civic, like comparing him to like racing, right? Oh, he's gonna go fight Mike Tyson, who's in a 1986 rusted out Ferrari. It was competitive, right? Oh, by the way, it's got a flat tire. Like, oh, and now he's gonna go try to fight an F1. Yeah.
Now you're gonna try to run Le Mans. Yeah, good luck, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul is doing fine as a boxer, but he took on an elite level and was embarrassed top to
And
bottom.
that elite level. made
6
90.
rounds. 6 rounds sounds nice, but when you actually see it, you're like, oh no, he ran a lot. And Anthony Joshua was like, I'm gonna be patient and I'm gonna break him.
Yep.
He fucking Ivan Drago'd him, but actually got the win.
Anthony Joshua also made $92 million off this fight.
Oh yeah.
Which is great for
Yeah.
him.
And from what I understand, then spent like an hour taking selfies and signing autographs.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, he was doing just fine.
yeah.
He barely got touched.
Great.
So.
And it's that thing, and like, I love boxing. I love boxing. And like the influencers coming in that are physically capable of boxing. Like, I get it. But they're only doing it for the media production. They're doing it for the bang. They don't really give a fuck about boxing. And that pisses me off. Like, it's the world we live in. I know I have to adjust to it. But I'm tired of it. I'm just fucking tired of it. The whole fucking Paul Tyson, like, come on, really? Really? Like, come on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Tyson couldn't back down. Like, you have to fucking take it.
I'm not gonna lie. I will give Jake Paul this one bit of credit. There were no additional stipulations in this contract about anything else. This was a clean fight.
Oh, yeah, it was a legit fight. Yeah.
Yep.
That he had no chance of fucking winning.
Nope. He was outclassed top
And,
to
like,
bottom.
that's the thing. Like, it used to be to box someone at Joshua's level, you had to fucking earn it.
Yeah.
And now he earned it through his fucking social media presence. Like, fuck this.
You know what, though? I
Fuck
don't blame
this.
Joshua
You are
for taking it.
ruining the sport.
Oh, no.
Joshua made $92 million off
But,
this.
like,
he had obviously money to make, but like he had everything to lose.
Like,
Yep.
wrestling is fun as shit because they are amazing actors that are very physically capable. You know, that's why wrestling is fun.
15th straight
Boxing
season without losing
used to
record,
not
Mike-
be
Mike
like
Tyson.
that.
Yeah.
You know, UFC, you have to fucking earn it. You don't just get a fucking bid. Oh, not all the time. Not if you're a fucking social media star. Now you get a fucking good match. Fuck that shit. You know?
Yep.
Like when entertainment wrestling encroaches on every other athletic sport, I fucking hate it.
Yep.
Fucking hate it.
Well, lesson learned.
Absolutely.
So
He's gonna do it again.
that's NFL.
That's it. All right. Before we get into just the best, let's do squeak streaks.
Okay.
And also see
Oh yes.
what happened with last week's
Some
streaks.
squeaky streaks. So last time, he did accurately predict the Bears will average 5 or more yards per play. They had 6.7 yards per play. Well done. He also said the Saints will have over 80 yards rushing and a win. They did win. They only had 70. You also said the Raiders are going to have under 100 total yards. They had over 300. in the game that no one expected to play out that way, you know? So, 1 out of 3 ain't too bad on that one.
All right, here's what we got this week. The Titans will have at least 10 penalties
Oh, shit.
in their upcoming game, third week in a row versus Saints next weekend. The Buccaneers will have at least 160 rushing yards for the second week in a row in a loss versus the Dolphins next weekend. The Chargers will have at least 450 yards of total offense in a win versus the Texans defense next weekend.
Wow.
Oof.
That's a stretch.
Oof.
Wow.
That's
I-
spicy.
I have a just the best, but I also have a just the worst that I've been stewing on Nick Wright.
We can open up both of them, I think.
Yes.
You had your streaks in, yeah?
Nick Wright saying that any team that wins a Super Bowl should have an asterisk because they didn't have to play the Chiefs.
Did he
Lame.
fucking really?
Yeah.
Really?
He's a piece of fucking
Even with the
shit.
healthy Mahomes, the odds were pretty fucking
weren't
high.
gonna make
They
the
weren't going to make it
playoffs
anyway.
anyways. Yeah.
Oh, what
So-
the
Oh, that's-
fuck?
I couldn't help myself.
Shame on Nick Wright because I feel like I've been liking him better over the
What?
past
no.
year and a half.
No.
How?
Well,
He's the worst.
maybe I'm hearing the only good clips from him, but like,
What good clips?
He
I
is
know good
acceptable
clips.
because he doesn't yell.
is that what it is?
I think that's it. He does the same bullshit
He
as all the
doesn't
other
yell.
ones we hate, but he doesn't yell. Yeah.
I actually
But-
haven't heard much of him.
But the
I also
Chiefs
try to
were,
avoid a lot of those things,
But
but yeah, so.
Scotty,
Fair,
the Chiefs
fair.
weren't going to make the playoffs.
Oh, I know. Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah.
And
yeah,
he
yeah,
said that
yeah,
any
yeah,
team that wins the
Oh,
Super Bowl
I'm
this
not.
year
I'm not.
should have an asterisk because the Chiefs weren't in it, and they're just like
Yeah.
they weren't going to make the playoffs.
I'm not
anyways.
defending him in this one. I'm just saying like I feel like he's been. And maybe I also try to avoid some of that shit too, just because it annoys me. But he's like. I feel like of those guys that are the most annoying, he's been getting a little bit better, but I guess I'm wrong
No,
because
he's not
that's such
getting
a
better.
stupid
He's
take.
getting worse.
That's a stupid
So,
take.
so in my head now, when Collinsworth is sucking off Mahomes, he's the cuck in the corner going, "Yes, daddy. Yes, daddy."
Oh,
Yeah.
Someone's got to get that butthole. Come on, get up in there.
And then before I kick
He
it
can't.
back
And
to
never
you
mind. He can't get to
guys-
the butthole. His nose is in the way. Ballroom commentary.
But I tied back my hair and everything.
But before I kick it back to Maddie and you guys, my just the best is Jerry Jones missing the playoffs once again.
It's a good one.
That is a great just the best.
And then you guys run with it as whatever you want to do.
My just the best, if you don't mind, I'd like to do a round of the present they just handed out. Why don't we start with Greg? See what we got over here.
Great.
Pop
great,
open
great,
pop
great.
open a little Christmas gift.
It's Jorge, dude.
You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck yeah.
This is that is so.
Oh no, that's the Josh Allen from O'Shea Children's Hospital.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
There was a child that drew the Buffalo Bills logo, and that goes to support Josh Allen's charity towards that.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Absolutely.
now I'm a dick. I thought you legit sewed a fucking shitty
Oh,
bill.
No, that's from the Children's Hospital.
So-
That's
logo.
awesome. That is
Yeah.
fucking
Eric,
awesome.
it's right on your
Yeah.
right there. You know, so
Greg, you also have another gift to your right.
Yeah.
No, the one with the wrapping paper. There you go.
so Eric
All the wrapping paper on
taking
top
his
of the box.
time with
Dude!
like three pieces
I
of.
lost my Sky Shoes hat, man. This is awesome.
Did you really lose it?
Yeah, this is so great, Scott. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I
God bless
I
you,
would
Eric.
hug you. I know
The
you
old-
hate it.
The
but
old
I-
Syracuse Sky Chiefs.
Yeah, I lost my hat, dude. This is awesome. Thank you.
I remember you mentioned that, and when I was walking your dog one time, there's a picture of you and your sister wearing the hat, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
can find that hat.
I know you died.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you so much.
See,
You should be all
I don't
fucking
even know where
thoughtful
you
and
found
shit.
this.
Brian?
This is awesome.
Brian, if you don't mind, right on your right hand side. You know.
Little baggy.
You can go ahead and open your other one.
Being all sneaky and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, old school classic Denver
Old
Broncos. hat.
retro Broncos.
See,
the-
maybe if I would have had this sooner, they wouldn't have lost.
I'm
I had to
sorry,
guess on
I'm
your
sorry.
shirt size.
So,
No, you're good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a dick to tie
And,
a couple of
and
straight
Matt?
and tuck down to tie.
So I got Greggy a Bill shirt, a little Josh
Oh, yeah.
Allen tweet on there. It says, Josh Allen has a dick the size of the iceberg that sank the Titanic.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that's a dick hat right there.
The old Swirsky Your favorite Chicago Bill or Chicago Gary Bears.
The Gary Bears.
The Gary
yep,
Bears.
yep.
Dave Swirsky, who's apparently the nephew of Bill Swirsky of the original
That's excellent.
Swirsky SNL skits.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, the guy that does those
Yeah.
those jingles. He's the nephew of Bill Swirsky and
Oh shit.
yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
fucking cool.
Yep. So
Fucking A.
so yeah, that's his personal logo. So yeah, all right, yeah.
Thanks,
So
man.
my
stat.
my just the best
To Scatterton
was
Staten.
actually taking time because of I needed to do better with presents this year. So yeah.
Look at you. Look at
Look
you.
at
And here I got you a thing to help where you don't have to touch dog food.
It's actually, I actually like that quite a bit, to be honest. So
You got just the best.
I do have a just the best. So it is not NFL related, if that's okay.
yeah.
It is also an NFL just the best. There are now 3 NBA players who have 100 blocks in consecutive games.
Oh,
Who do you think the first 2 were?
I mean, there's got to be maybe a Kareem in there.
There is not.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
You just said it.
Oh, I thought you said Kareem.
I said Kareem.
Oh, my bad. No, neither one.
Oh.
Harden?
Nope.
No.
100, a block in 100 straight games.
Shaq?
Nope.
David Robinson?
Nope.
Tim Hardaway? Tim,
Russell Westbrook?
Timmy?
You're missing like the big guy.
Manu Ball? Manu Ball had a fuck ton. Tim Duncan?
Nope.
Bill Russell.
Wow, really?
Oh, Mutombo.
Matumbo.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Homeboy with the Timberwolves now? Rudy
Uh,
Gobert?
Old school.
Oh.
80s to 90s career.
Can you rephrase the question?
Had a block in 100 straight games. At least 100 straight games.
Hakeem?
We already said
Who
Hakeem.
said that?
Um,
Played on the East Coast.
Patrick Ewing.
It is Patrick Ewing. Yeah.
And now Wemby. I
And
see.
now Wemby.
Wemby,
Victor
okay.
Wembanyama.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Only 3 players have ever done it. Yep.
That's impressive.
And
yeah.
good company with Mutombo and Ewing. I'll
Yeah,
fucking take
yeah,
it, you
yeah.
know?
And continuing with that, mine is with the NFL, but it's also for a team that I root for. This is just something that I found amazing, and I think it's great. DJ Moore has had a couple down years, I would say, this year with the new offense. He's starting to fit in. Feels like he and Caleb are getting on a better page now.
I mean, he was stuck with the Panthers forever, so.
Yeah, I agree. He was also the
know.
Bears nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year this year. And what I
I
find
know it's a little silly. but
somewhat
it's not
scary,
children's hospital.
but also
It's not
great for him this
silly at
year.
No.
This is the first winning season he will have since high school. He played for the University of Maryland and never had a winning season. He played for the Carolina Panthers and
They
never had a winning season.
Never had a winning season.
And then he got traded to the Bears and did not have a winning season until this year.
Wow.
And that guy has maintained and produced
Yep.
and is finally getting a winning season to enjoy.
Like, I felt like he would have eked out one with the Panthers.
I agree.
Wow.
Crazy to me.
Wow.
My only
Good
other
for him.
one is
Good
just
for him.
how much fun this NFL season has been. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot you can
Alright.
put up. Charity work guys have done. There's been a lot of great things, but just the parity throughout the league
100%.
this year.
100%.
The fact that we don't have that's definitely a Super Bowl team. Who's going to be against them? Like, it's fantastic.
Yep.
Wide open, and it's awesome.
I mean, there's 2 weeks left, and there are 2 teams that are locked for the playoffs. That's it. You know?
Well, no, there's 3 in the NFC that are definitely in the playoffs.
No.
Oh, yeah, I haven't checked after this. After
Well, no,
today.
because there was division clinches as opposed to, like
Playoff berth clinches.
what
I think
like,
only the Eagles have clinched their division, though.
Division clinching, yes, but the
Yeah.
Bears, the Eagles, and one other team
Oh,
in
yeah.
the NFC have clinched the playoffs.
And, like,
Because the Lions lost today, the Bears clinched the playoffs.
oh, yeah.
Thanks, Aaron Rodgers. Ew, it just hurt. It feels weird to say.
I've never seen you
Like, I
more
want to
like...
throw up a little bit. Like,
You were so unemotionally invested in the game.
yeah.
Because, like, you wanted the Lions to lose, but
Right.
you don't want to fucking root for
No,
him.
no, I hate that man.
so Philadelphia has clinched the division.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, the Seahawks, they clinched the Rams clinched the playoffs.
The Bears have clinched the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, Seahawks and Rams now. Yep.
Right. Seahawks,
Bears,
Rams, and
Broncos.
49ers are all clinched.
Oh, the
The
Niners
Seahawks, Rams, and 49ers all clinched.
They are now all clinched.
3
By the
NFC
way,
West teams
by
are
the way,
already clinched.
12-3, 11-4, 10-4.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that means that there must have been something on the wild card end that that swapped it there.
Holy
and then,
shit, yeah.
Because the NFC
Yeah.
South,
So happy
there's
with
no
the
there's
Buffalo.
no one locked up NFC South yet.
Nope.
Looks
And then
great on
in
you.
the
Yeah.
AFC,
Look
there's AFC East is open on that side
It's
of
just
it,
the Broncos.
which also means that that at 11-3 and 11-4, the Patriots and the Bills still haven't clinched playoffs.
I mean, one of them will.
The
But
only
we won't
the
know,
only
yeah.
one in the AFC that has clinched the playoffs is the Broncos.
Yep, yep.
Wow.
And that's, by the way, that's not a clinched division. That's
No,
clinched
that's just playoff. Yeah.
playoffs.
Because the Chargers, oh, fuck, yeah.
God damn it.
Right.
Scheduling, the NFL schedule makers have fucking knocked it out of the park this year.
And it's like, I mean, it happens every year, but like, you know, the Steelers or the Ravens are going to get in with like 9 wins,
Yeah.
maybe 10. You
And
know?
3 NFC West teams.
Yeah, yep.
Well, the
Crazy.
Ravens have the ability to get in with 9 if they win out,
Yeah, yep.
right?
Absolutely.
No, sorry, 10 if they win out. Sorry,
All
Yeah,
right.
we're a game behind.
Speaking of winning out,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
we need to make our predictions for
Yeah,
next week.
true,
We are
true.
a little over 2 hours already. So where are we from last week?
So for the season, currently Eric's still in the lead with 143. You and I are tied with 137, and
Okay.
Scotty's at 129.
Oof. And where's Greggy? Well,
Uh,
we haven't been tracking his a lot.
we have no Greggy. We just started tracking last week. He had 12 correct last week, tied
Okay.
with Scott.
How many this week?
Oh no, I mean this week.
Well,
Yeah.
Greg
Oh, okay.
technically should just be a part of.
He is currently tied with you for 8 this
Oh, wow.
week.
Greg,
Yeah.
yeah, but Greg, we split Greg off 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
No, it's the first time we started tracking
Okay,
it though. Yeah.
technically that means he
Yep.
should be tacked on to what Eric had because he was a part of that the whole time.
No, that'll
So-
make Eric better.
no.
Eric's only ahead
No,
because
so-
of Greg's picks.
That would
Some
make-
of Eric should be taken away from him, is what he's saying.
No,
Oh
I'm
yeah, but
just,
I didn't track all that.
I'm just saying
yeah.
that like if Greg can't only be at 12, he should every week before he should have whatever was looped into those two.
But
so.
last week was the first week he got his official column.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. All
Alright.
right, whatever.
Because you were picking for Eric, you know?
Yeah.
So really, your 143 win share, that's mostly you. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
It is
exactly.
me.
And
He,
the-
he
and the
can have
coin
mine.
app.
He can have mine.
I think Greg is way better than the coin app. Yeah. But coming up this week, so currently, Matt and Greg are tied for 8. We got this game and then Monday game still to go. Eric's got 7 correct, and Scotty and I only 6 correct.
Hey,
Yep.
parody.
But
Indeed.
this week, fun. The Thursday games. The Cowboys go to Washington.
Cowboys.
First of all, barf, but also, I guess Cowboys.
Yeah, because Washington's not looking great right now.
I'm saying Washington.
Even with Mariota.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck
Mario-
it.
Because the Cowboys are
No.
fucking quitters.
No, fuck it. Yeah,
and when they're
fucking give
fully
me,
eliminated,
give me Washington.
why the fuck they care?
Fuck yes.
You know?
Yes, give me Washington.
Cowboys?
No, yeah, fuck it, give me Washington.
Yeah, fuck them.
Mhm.
Greg?
I'm doing Cowboys.
Cowboys, all right. Matt, stick with the Cowboys?
Yes.
I mean, that's the logical pick.
Yeah.
The Lions go to Minnesota.
Oh,
Well, let's see. It might be without JJ.
I just, yeah.
And they just lost to the Steelers today on that weirdness. I'm going to go Lions all day.
Scotty?
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah.
War. And Lions.
Lions across the board.
Yeah.
The Broncos
Yes.
Yes.
They're going to beat
Yeah.
the Chiefs.
play
They're
the
gonna be
Chiefs.
They're gonna be the Chiefs.
Woo!
Anyone picking the Chiefs?
You,
Oh.
you don't think that would be
Oh,
the
happening?
homeless Chiefs?
The current Vegas odds are 12 and a half.
Holy
Denver.
fuck.
And as a quick scan down, there's only one other, and that's 8.5. But even Vegas knows that,
That's
that
insane,
Kansas
though.
City has quit.
I thought Vegas do like 6.5, 7.5. 12?
Oh, wait, hold on. There's another 12 and a half. Yeah, obvious. Okay.
Oh,
That was
damn.
very obvious. Yep, okay.
Oh, damn.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, the Patriots and the Jets.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Like,
I was
yeah,
so
no, there you go,
bummed
yep.
when I lost this hat.
I know.
But 3 Christmas Day games. That's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
2 Saturday games. The Texans at the Chargers. I'm going Texans because I need them to win.
Texans are so.
I'm gonna go
defense is so
Chargers
good.
because I think that their offense, as good as the defense is with Houston, their offense is just.
Remember, the
complete-
Texans got embarrassed today.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Also,
Put me
I
on
like
the Chargers.
I like Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson versus the backup tackles for LA a lot. So I don't like it, but I'm taking Texans.
I like it. Greggy, Texans or Chargers?
Texans. Don't want it.
Ravens at Packers.
Well, right now Lamar Jackson is out. The Packers are fucking furious about the
no.
way that game ended. So I'm gonna take the Packers.
So I'm
I
gonna
mean,
take.
I'm also gonna take the
it's kind of a
Packers.
quick turnaround, so Love should clear protocol. Should,
What he's got?
but I
Well,
don't know.
Well,
Well,
it's a Saturday game.
It's
So
a
quick-
Saturday game.
But so was the other game that they just played. Yeah, I could. Even if it's Malik Willis.
yeah,
He played really good.
I'm taking Green Bay
Yeah.
just because like I don't know. Baltimore's so weird. I don't know what to think. I think Green Bay can do it. Green Bay at home. You know.
Are we Green Bay across the board?
Yeah.
I'm going Green Bay as well.
Yeah. Like, I really want the Ravens to win, but
Same.
yeah, Green Bay. All right. First Sunday game. Well, we have no idea. I think they're flexing the fuck out of everything. The Cardinals at Cincinnati.
We go with the Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals.
The Cardinals' defense has just not been good, and I understand that the Arizona Cardinals can produce against the Bengals' defense, but
Didn't
the
they lose
Bengals'
to the
offense
Falcons?
is so legitimate.
Yeah. Just offensive onslaught.
I'm saying Arizona because fuck, why not?
And listen.
Yep.
Jacoby Brissett, 250
I
yards.
like him. I'm becoming a fan. You know?
McBride, 90 and 2 touchdowns.
And
Like,
I don't
sure.
see McBride having back-to-back shitty games.
Right, but even still, Joe Burrow behind the helm, putting up another 40
Jamar
fucking
Chase.
points. Yeah, I'm Cincinnati.
Oh, well, god damn it. You're going to fucking change my... No, I'm sticking with Cards. Eric?
Cincinnati.
Greggy?
Bengals.
Bengals, all right.
I'm sticking with the fucking Cards. I am on Team Brissett. Fucking Jags at Colts. This could have been such a good fucking
It
game.
would have been a lot
Yeah,
better with Daniel
yeah.
Jones.
Yeah, Jags. Yes.
Anyone not picking the Jags?
I just lost a playoff game because Travion Henderson got knocked out with a concussion. That
Sucks to be you.
Yes, it does.
And the other 12.5 point Vegas odds game, the Patriots go to New York to play the Jets.
Yes.
I mean, listen, New York's got
Are you going to pick
no
the Jets
chance
just out of
whatsoever.
spite? No.
Yeah.
All right, Pat's across the board.
Yeah.
Saints and Titans. This could be a fun one.
Oh.
It doesn't
No.
fucking mean anything,
Give me the Saints.
but
Give me the Saints,
this
baby.
fucking week,
Give me the
fuck,
Saints.
you know?
And it's nothing against Cam Ward, but
No.
the Saints defense is better than.
Titans are frisky. Put me after the Titans.
But the Titans have a good defensive line.
They do, but you know what? The Saints are playing for. Actually, they're both playing for pride right now.
Yeah, both of them.
They both are.
And they played well this week.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
like,
what?
I think it'd
You
be
know
a
what?
fun game.
I'm going to change that. I want the Titans.
Oh, well, now I'm going to change mine.
I'm
Stick
sticking with
Titans.
I'm sticking with the Saints. Stick with the Saints, but I don't fuck. Just cheer. Good
You don't
game.
fuck?
Let's
That's
go.
weird.
It was
Well, none of us. Fuck.
Oh, I fuck. Greggy, Titans or Saints?
I got Saints.
All right,
Yeah, I'm giving it to the Titans defensive line, which does have players on it.
how many sacks does Myles Garrett get against the Steelers?
Depends. Is Mason Rudolph playing or Aaron Rodgers?
I don't think it matters.
It'd be fun as shit if Aaron Rodgers gets bounced.
I think
in
the
game.
Steelers win, but I think that Myles Garrett breaks the sack record.
I think it's so too.
So yeah, Steelers win on coaching.
I mean, they're a much better team.
Yeah.
They just are.
But again, like the number one pass defense in the Browns, like that's impressive.
Yeah.
The way more weapons to figure it out because the
Especially if TJ
Pittsburgh
Watt's back.
Pittsburgh can rush.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can rush. So yeah,
Eric?
and even if TJ's Watt's back, fuck, that
Nice.
sucks.
I like it. Greggy, Steelers or Browns?
Do Steelers.
I do really like your Browns pick. I might come back and change. Seahawks and Panthers.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
I mean,
Because I need that to make everything work out to where the Panthers and Bucks are playing for the. Division in the last week.
yeah, okay. I'm in on that gambit.
Okay,
Seattle.
I was gonna pick Panthers, but I'm Seattle just for that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's
Like
what
I
I
need
want
the
to
Bucks
happen.
to win, and I need
Yep.
the Panthers to lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bucks and Dolphins.
Bucks.
I know you're picking Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah, Bucks. Yeah,
Because we
Bucks.
want that fucking
Come on
matchup.
Oh, but Devin HN 125 yards.
Oh,
I like
for
that.
sure.
I like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
If not more.
Oh yeah, 150.
Yeah.
Frankie,
Oh no,
Bucks or
125 yards on the
Dolphins?
ground, 50 in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but-
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You're good. The game that I hope some people watch. The Giants go to Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
God, I want to pick a tie. But
Listen, I'm picking the Giants obviously because I have to. That being said, Jackson Dart gets sacked twice by Max Crosby.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Well, he's got a good scramble, but fucking Crosby, that motherfucker's locked in.
I'm gonna say Giants.
This is a tough
Like
one.
they're both fighting for the first round.
They each
pick,
have a good
you know?
edge rusher. I prefer Jackson Dart over any of the quarterbacks on the Raiders. Ashton Genty is kind of like the wild card here.
Well,
I'll go with the Raiders. I don't know why.
the most underused tight end of the year
Brock
is
Bowers.
the biggest wild card.
Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty. If Neighbors was playing, I would pick the Giants, but he ain't.
What fucking dream world do you live in? No, he's not playing.
No, I'm just saying, like, the offensive weaponry for the Giants is.
I don't know.
So, Scott, just so it is well known, one of us picked the Raiders to beat the G-Men. Just one of us. The Raiders. All right.
Hey, do you know who the Raiders beat in week one? The Patriots.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if the Giants can
I'll
always
give it
beat the
to 'em.
Patriots, and the Raiders can always beat the Patriots, this is going to be a good game.
Eagles and Buffalo.
Ooh.
Wow.
I know.
That's a tough one.
Buffalo.
Where? Wait, it's in Buffalo?
No.
No, it's in
Oh
Buffalo.
yeah, it is in Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo.
I'll go Buffalo.
Oh, Eric picking the Eagles.
No,
Bills do
are we
not look good
surprised by
today.
that? Jesus.
But they won.
I
You
know.
realize that means they can still work their asses off in practice over the mistakes they made.
I'm going Bills. I gotta agree with that.
Oh, I don't know.
That's pretty good.
What do you got, Brian?
This one's fucking tough.
It is. This is a very difficult
I
one.
don't know.
They both need this win. I mean, the Eagles have locked up their division. It's about seeding for them. The Bills are still fighting for the division.
Man, this
Hence
one's
why I think the
tough.
Bills win.
Well, we need a Ravens.
Well,
win
that's why.
tonight.
Yeah, we need the Patriots to lose.
Yep. Fucking Bills. The Bears go to San Fran.
This one got flexed. I'm taking the Bears because if we win this, we win the division, and I think that I think Ben Johnson has that team ready to fucking play.
Also, Bears, just because I think it'll be fun. I want to see Maddie happy, but I think it would be fun.
Sorry, Maddie, I'm picking the Niners.
Yeah, fucking spite pick, motherfucker. Pick the Ravens. Give me San Francisco. Cocksucker. Oh, sorry, the Raiders.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Pick
The
the shitty
Raiders.
team right
Raiders.
here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Grady, Bears
I
or
am glancing
Niners?
at the Raiders.
And the Monday game, the Rams and the Falcons.
Rams.
I mean, goddamn.
I mean, it would be
Yeah.
the fucking type of thing for the Rams,
Oh.
for the Falcons to show up and win.
Oh, it would be incredible.
But I'm
for
calling
them
the
to do
Rams
that.
on this one, yeah.
Right. Drake London playing? No. Okay. Still no. All right.
The Falcons for no good reason in the world.
Like, I got a bad feeling, but I'm going to pick the Rams. But, I don't know. I'm not confident.
Our Rams.
All right.
Yeah. It'd be great to see them get, have their last campaign and be like,
Okay.
hey, we did it.
Any last thoughts on this week's games?
Season continues to just
Be
deliver.
amazing.
And actually, like, Thursday and Saturday delivered on games. Are you fucking kidding me?
After years of shitty Thursday night games, we had like 2 amazing ones this season.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And also, but like also just some good Sunday games. Like this season, the parody of this season is so fucking bonkers. Loving it. And no, I have like, you know what we haven't done is and we always like as before we go into the playoffs we do a repick of where playoffs goes.
Don't worry, that's coming next week.
Which like I can't. I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Like, does anyone have a record of what we picked?
I'm gonna try to listen.
God,
to it this
it's
week
gonna
and
be
get
so
it
embarrassing.
pulled up for
It's
us.
gonna be so embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm curious, but like, damn, like, this is like I'm loving that there's quarterback play at the young end is really fun.
Oh yeah, I definitely did not pick the Pats to make the playoffs.
Oh,
yeah.
But yeah, quarterback play at, like on the young end is a lot of fun. There's some vets just I kind of want to give Aaron Rodgers accolades because he's such a tool.
No, his
but, like-
post game where he was like, "Oh, so and so was great, and so and so was great. We could have done better," and blah blah blah. Every time it was him that fucked up, he said "we." He never fucking said "I." Not a
Yeah,
single
yeah,
fucking
I guess
time. Fuck
that's
that
a
piece of
catch.
shit.
But he's
You know?
still like he's
maybe
playing
not.
he's
Maybe not.
playing well. Like, you know, we like Joe Flacco had these moments like
Fucking Grace calling me out for not using the Cowboys koozie with my last beer at the end of the show.
No, it's fine.
It made everything taste shitty.
All right. Number 1, thank you for watching. Number 2, have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy time with your family. Watch all these NFL games though and have a lot of fun.
Or enjoy
Are you
time
here
away
next
from
week?
your family.
I'll be here next week. Yes.
okay, good because
It's the next week I won't be.
Greg and I might not be here next week.
Oh.
We got a holiday party
Oh.
to go
Oh,
to.
nice.
So if we show up, we might show up
Late and hammered.
late, and I won't be hammered.
No, way
but-
too sober.
Yeah, probably way too sober, but yeah. So
Greg needs to be fucked up. You need to make sure that happens.
No. What's that?
yeah.
So I'll just be on camera, just like putting on body lotion, watching a football game.
I'm not in a pit.
Hey,
It
All
puts
right.
the lotion on its skin, Scott.
I plan on being on the pole on Sunday, right?
The pool.
Pole.
Oh.
Booze. All right. Any other last thoughts? I mean, because this has just been an absolute fantastic week of games.
It really has been.
Yeah.
So.
All right. If you are, listen, don't forget to watch the college football playoff games. It's where you're going to see a bunch of the stars are going to be in the draft next year. So you'll be able to see a little bit more about what's coming to the NFL. Enjoy that. The college football playoff
Well, the bowl games too.
is fantastic.
All the bowl
All the
games.
bowl games going on. Check it all out. Make sure you have fun with your family. Enjoy your holidays. Thank you very much for listening. If you like the podcast, give us a like, give us a follow. We're on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. If for some reason listen to other friends. If you like the sound of this podcast, please check out mine, which is Straight Facts Homie, the OG, which I'll be putting out one hopefully on Wednesday. Try to get that done and give you my thoughts on the week before we get to Christmas. And yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. And just listen, take the chance this week to just be nice to everybody.
It's so hard to do.
I know.
Is it?
No. It's
No.
not. I was being very facetious.
We got enough
For
bad shit
some
happening
people
in the
it is.
world. Yeah. Have a good holidays and treat everybody right. Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.